Okay, my OBS is out.
All right, bet. So
Okay, so
the first thing I'm gonna start out with, Archie said your grandma's Chinese. All right, bro. So basically, the first thing I'm gonna start out with is the feats that you use. They have to be they have to pertain to a version of Gyomei that's not tired, has the see-through world, the mark, and the red blade, or you have to translate them onto him somehow, right?
I disagree.
Okay. So if that's the character version I'm using, if you can't prove that you can actually beat that character with viable scaling, how are you gonna prove to me that you've won?
Okay, so basically, this is how I think of it. Like, obviously, we've never actually seen Gyomei with like red blade, fucking see-through world, non-tired, etc., in a fight before, right? We can look through many
Well, that's not what
instances
I
within
said.
Demon Slayer. Wait. So we can look through many fights in Demon Slayer and see that that's not the case. So I was thinking
Hmm.
about this more so like being, hey, well, we're gonna have these characters, etc., be put together. All right, we're gonna see, since obviously the feats and shit are just not the case. Hey,
Yeah. Again, I'm not saying you have to show it against the actual version that's like that's present in the manga. Obviously, I'm saying you have to make your feats translate onto those versions somehow. So,
so
like,
if I
if
get
I'm
so if
using
I
like
get a
a secret
scan, if I
world,
get a scan
yeah,
and
what's
it's
up?
on someone else, that doesn't mean it has to be on your character at
Nah,
all.
so I'll say this. Let's say you have like a scan that he hits Gyome and he doesn't have a red blade. You can use that as like a speed feat because the red blade doesn't give you actually like a speed amp. Let's say you hit him and he doesn't have the see-through world though. That would give him a reflexive or speed amp, so you can claim that he's over him.
Why would
So
that be
like
the
you could
case
do it in
if why
certain
would it be the
instances.
case if my character also uses see through road?
Oh yeah, obviously we'll have to show like consistency for how long they've used the see-through world, how they
For
use
how
the
long?
see-through
I
world, and
think
how
he
they have
always
used
has.
it.
I
So
think
you
he
just go
just uses
by.
see. Well, I'm using the character that he does use see through road. I already like stated this before. So that doesn't matter. Just like you already stated that your character is using see through. Like, I'm not gonna ask you how long your
Yeah,
character
we can
uses see
obviously
through.
go into that, but I'm just saying. Yeah, obviously we're gonna go into it, but again, like I'm saying,
Right.
you just have to prove that the feats can transfer over to that version of Gyome, like in
Well, yeah,
some sort of viable scale. You
I
can't just say
already,
like,
I
oh,
already like
he hit
responded
this
to it.
version. Oh, okay, yeah, and I'm just clarifying again on it, saying,
Mhm.
um, if let's take the mark for example. We know that the mark amps your strength and your speed, right, or just amps you overall. If
Right.
the mark is capable of doing
An
something like that, and
unquantifiable.
if yeah, and if Kokoshibo hits him, right, or fails to hit him, rather, or even does hit him, any sort of instance where Kokoshibo can get some sort of thing that would be categorized as a feat against him, if you were to perform something along those lines, right, you would just have to show me that it can transfer over to my version. At least show me
Well,
like
again,
if
my
there's
character also
both
has
sides
the
of the
same thing,
case.
so it doesn't matter.
Well, he has a mark
My
and a
character,
see-through world and a
that
red blade.
doesn't matter because my character's attacked your character with a mark.
What do you mean? The same character or Gyome?
Your character
Oh, okay, yeah. Was he tired though? Because you still have to count that
doesn't
factor.
matter.
Yeah, it
The
does. If
reason
he
why
misses,
is
does
because
it make a
the reason
difference?
why is because the mark already gives him amp. If you're
That's
gonna say that it gives him
fine.
even greater
If
of
you
an
give
amp,
him,
wait. If you're
that's
gonna say
fine.
it gives him even greater of an amp, right? When he's not tired, then that's something you need to prove. Though I
Yeah.
don't think we
So
need to
again,
go over that
I
though
didn't say that
right
though.
now.
All I said was him being less
Wait.
tired.
I feel like we're getting
Being
off.
less tired.
I feel like we're getting
I'm
off
not. I don't.
topic. Wait.
I think I'm trying to pretend it's relevant.
Just let me talk
Huh.
real quick. I feel like we're getting off topic. I personally have not like set my skill yet. So how about we get into the skill?
Yeah. No, I'm gonna just clarify on one thing that you said. Then we can go. So,
Woo.
again, I didn't make the claim that the mark would amp him more
Yeah,
if he had
we can get to that when we get to
tired.
the mark point. All right.
I just want to go over this right now, really quickly, so we don't forget
Well,
about
yeah,
it. I'll just say
that's
it
gonna
like
lead
in
into
30
a
seconds.
completely sub point.
How about?
Because then I'm gonna respond
Did
to
you
what
want
you
to go over
said,
it
and then
later?
you're gonna
Archie, do you want to
respond
go
to
over
my
it
side,
later?
and then it's gonna keep
That doesn't
going
have
forth.
to happen. I think I could just lay my foundation and then we can continue. That's
Well,
fine.
yeah, but if I disagree with what you're saying, that's why I'm saying. Can we just get to like the actual debate?
But that'll happen in all sides of the debate. Like you're obviously going to disagree with what I'm saying. I'm going to disagree with
Well,
what you're saying.
yeah,
But
but
there's no
that's
point in
because
me saying
that's
later.
the case. But I'm on my point right now. We can't just argue like a different side.
Yeah,
I'm not
again,
gonna do
didn't
that.
I also tell you? Wait, I think we already clarified at the start of this debate, bro.
They're gonna lay a basis.
I'm gonna lay a
This is more than a
foundation.
basis.
Yeah, I don't think this is a basis at all. If you've gotten to say something against my basis and I haven't gotten to clarify against what you said or contend what you said, then I haven't laid my full basis yet. So let me lay
But
it.
you just said you don't think this is a basis.
I just said it was part of the basis.
Previously
When did I say that? No, this is part of my basis. When did I say that?
You just said
What did I just say?
You
I didn't.
just
I
said
said this is a part of my basis. I said this is a part of it.
I mean, you can clarify like if I'm wrong, or we can get like a VC, and if you want to just move on, we can. But I'm pretty sure you literally just said Bridge.
No, I'm pretty sure I'm trying to explain to you how this is a part of it, and I just have to lay it before
You guys
can
found
say
a
it.
moderator?
I don't really care. We're not gonna spurg. I'm on a phone. Like, if this guy,
It's just
Yeah,
this debate would go. I feel like all right.
yeah.
By the way,
here's
my
the
mic.
thing,
Try
Lou.
to make my mic like low. Is this
Your
good?
mic is fine. Your mic is fine, but just like no cutting off. That's all I'm asking for. So,
Yeah.
I was promised the fact that I would get to lay my basis. I was even courteous enough to let Archimedes scale after this. But if he wants to go off of something that he might have heard, I don't know if I said it or not. I genuinely don't. If someone wants to lecture,
it's fine if like you didn't mean that, or the tricks that I misheard. But the reason why I want to go into my my particular point mainly is because hey, like this is the point. This is the sub point. We're not going to any sub points.
This is
I'm not
something that I
gonna
don't
argue
wanna
like
forget about
30 minutes over like a basis. That's stupid.
Yeah, it's not going to be like that. I just wanted to say my last thing because I didn't want to forget about it. That's the reasoning behind it. I just don't want to forget about it.
Go ahead and say your last thing.
Okay, cool. So yeah, the last part of what you just talked about, I think the reason behind why you couldn't do that, first of all, you strawman me completely, or maybe the potentiality of what I was going to talk about. I never was going to talk about how his mark would give him a greater amp if he was tired, or if he was less tired, rather, right? The mark doesn't do that. The mark will give them an amp at whatever stage they are at, and with no regards to stamina, right? The thing that would matter, however, is the fact that demons don't get tired and humans do get tired. So obviously, being less tired will give you better reflexes. It'll give you, greater strength and greater, periods of time during fighting the character, which in Gyomei's case could lead to him beating him. So I'm not going to say
it's stronger if he's tired.
Not from the mark, though. You were trying to say that it was by virtue.
That's what I initially meant. That he'll just be stronger. That's what you're trying to claim.
By not being tired, yeah.
Okay. We can get into that after, and I'll respond to that like later when we actually get to that point. But I think it'd be better if I could just like give my point.
Yeah,
since
sure.
I was supposed to start first.
Yeah, you got it. Now you can go.
Right. So back to what I was saying. Basically, I just argue that like my character would just like could I lay a few points here?
A few? I prefer if you just say one at a time, unless they all contribute.
I think my character would just like out stamina your character.
Okay. Your character's stamina can be hindered by certain things, just not by regularly fighting, but by like the red blades. It can. Yeah. The demon's regeneration, like Kokushiba, for example. It was stated that the red blade can slow his regen down, which by virtue of slowing his regeneration down slows him down. Because you have to focus certain parts of energy onto certain things to perform an action. I'm explaining it. You have to perform if you want to perform a certain action, especially in Demon Slayer, if like a demon's trying to regenerate a part, would you say that takes no focus at all? It obviously takes some level of focus.
Well, how do you know that's with the demon?
With a demon, Nezuko is a great example. Like she like it depicts them looking at the panel or looking at the part that she's regenerating, and then she like pops it out of her arm. Like so that's some sort of form of
Upper Moon's regenerations are a little bit different, like normal demons.
It was stated that she has the same level of regeneration as an Upper Moon, by the way. You want me to grab it?
That was like I know what you're talking about. That was only like a statement by what's it called?
Daki. She still has a gauge on the Upper Moon. She's met them. And she said it was on the level.
She wasn't to the level like an actual Upper Moon.
Why does the reference point of an Upper Moon have to be Daki for her? It doesn't have to be Daki.
I said that she wasn't to the level.
Yeah, I know. I'm just bringing up the possibility.
Right,
what do you
mean? But that's not what I said. I said she's not to the level of the Upper Moon.
Who? Nezuko? It was stated by Daki though.
No, I said Daki's not.
Why does that hinder the fact? Why does that like
deny the statement? Because she has like a twisted view of what an Upper Moon actually is. And
all right, I would need proof of that because she has a gauge on
I'll demonstrate that. That's fine.
Sure. By the way, you can't predicate your reasoning around her strength itself because if she says Upper Moon,
that's not what I was
talking about Upper Moons. I'm just letting you know. I didn't say it was. I know.
I know. You're get my skin.
Yeah, you can. I was just letting you know.
Okay.
Yo, 2. Check your DMs. Oh, 2 can be my judge. If you're fine with that, I want to have 2 as my judge.
I disagree. I'd probably disagree with you.
What? Like a Demon Slayer goat.
No, I understand you have like your opinion, etc. Like I respect your opinions. I'm not going to argue that. I'm just saying for me, like I just don't personally like.
I
feel like that's probably just like based off my past experiences with like Tokyo and people associated with Tokyo and shit. But I don't trust him.
I see.
I'm pretty sure you
Hold
can
on.
because I've already told you about my past experience with Doki like besides. So yeah. Can you understand like why I don't like personally? Like do you know what I mean? Yo, can you hear me? Hello? Did my mic cut out?
No, you're here. I just think he's not here.
Okay.
Hello?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you know
we can go.
the Nezuko versus Daki one?
Chapter? No clue.
Chapter. Okay. So it's like
No clue. I watched it.
say it's
no
like
clue.
84. I think.
Mhm. I have no clue again. That's my bad. But
Oh yeah, it's like 84.
if you just want to tell me your reasoning for why Nezuko's regen wouldn't be on a upper moon level, you could tell me.
Oh, I was just gonna argue that like Daki's perception of the power levels in the upper moon are kind of hindered by her
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to show me that.
overestimation
Never mind.
of himself. Right.
Yeah, you're gonna have to show me that. Never mind.
That's what I was getting.
I don't see how it could be hindered by her overestimation if she's seen the other upper moons. I don't necessarily think that she's
Because
contrasting or
last
comparing.
last
I
time
wasn't
she
done.
saw
I wasn't
yeah,
done.
hold on.
Yeah.
So
she's not
basically
comparing
the
it to
last
where.
wait.
Hello, I wasn't done.
No,
Yeah, I
was
don't
gonna
really care.
explain. Wait.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
I
explain.
was gonna
first.
elaborate.
Relax.
I was
Well, why would you
elaborate
elaborate
a
if I
little bit
haven't
more
finished my
further
point?
on what I meant.
Yeah, you can allow me to do that since it's my point.
Relax.
Like, let me
It's my point.
It literally is my point. I brought up a contention and I'm finishing it.
I literally said that wasn't your point. You brought up a contention to my point.
Yeah,
I
why don't I get to
myself
finish my
was saying,
contention?
I myself was saying, I was elaborating on my point.
Oh yeah. That's why you do it after because I was mid contention.
That's not why you do it after. You're
Why?
giving a contention to my point. I was
Okay,
gonna
that doesn't mean that you have
elaborate
jurisdiction
on
to
my
speak.
point.
That's like saying that the person in court who defends the guilty gets to speak the entire time and has jurisdiction to cut the other person off. No, gets to cut. Wait, you literally did just get to cut me
How
off.
about to avoid smirking, we just ask Uwu. Hey Uwu.
I was mid sentence, so it should be pretty clear that I should get to go. You can ask.
I was gonna just ask.
Are you guys sure you don't want a moderator?
Yeah, who should get to speak? Was I not mid sentence?
I was just gonna say to avoid smirking and furthermore, I'll just ask you. Is it okay if I can furthermore elaborate on my point? The context is Brij wanted to furthermore elaborate on his contention.
No,
He
that's not
feels
true.
since he was on the contentive play,
That
he
isn't
should be
what
able to
happened.
go first. I feel since it's my point, I should be able to go first.
Here's the thing. That's not the context of this at all. The context of this is the fact that Archie had finished saying his point and he was looking for scans. I even said, "Oh yeah, you're gonna have to give me scans for that." And they said, "Oh okay, yeah." And then I was mid contention saying, "Okay, yeah." Well, the problem is I don't think Daki, and then I got cut off right there. Like you can acknowledge that's what happened.
That's not what happened.
Okay, do you want to ask like the audience? That's exactly what happened, word for word, bar for bar.
You could ask the audience, but what specifically happened word for word is that like you were already done with your contention. I was done for my point. I was getting my scans. You went on to like elaborate about why
I wasn't elaboration.
Wait. I wasn't done.
Wait.
This is what I mean. I keep saying interrupting.
Bro,
This dude's an ape. This dude's an ape.
I don't think that's
I wasn't done. Bro, this dude's an ape.
You're just like hypocritical in this scenario. You just didn't want me to cut you off there, but you did it to me.
Can I speak?
Can I just want to get back to the argument at heart.
Could I speak?
Sure, after I'm done saying my original contention to your Nezuko.
All right, so let's run this back real quick. All right, so Archie, you asked for a scan, right, Brij? And then Archie was saying he was going to grab it, and
I was mid contention, and he cut me off.
How about we just wait until Archie grabs the scan?
Wait, but I was mid contention. He had no problem with me giving that contention. He wanted to elaborate on something. I see no point in that. I'm gonna say my full contention because he told me his reasoning behind them, and I said, "Oh yeah, you're gonna have to get scans for that." But a contention to the reasoning if you do get those scans, which he had no problem to me getting, was what got cut off. So I see no problem with me saying the full contention. The problem is he cut me off and he's still doing it.
I completely disagree. What I recall happening, and we could always go back through the recording later. Right. Is that this? Right. We can see that he was trying to give his contention, and he did give his contention, which made me get my skin. Okay. This is what I mean. Could I finish?
Yeah. As long
So I was gonna say, okay, I'm gonna finish now. So what I was saying, right? So what I was saying, right, is basically that he was, said that, hey, I want to get my scans and stuff, or basically gave a contention. So I said, all right, if you're gonna give your contention, I'll get my scans, etc. That initiated me getting my scans. So what I said to him was, okay, if that's going to be the case, then I'll just get my scans. He tried to furthermore give my contention or give a contention. Once he was done with that, what I said is that okay, so I'll elaborate on my point so you're not that confused. And then he tried to like say, hey, I wasn't done, and I completely disagree.
Okay. Again, if I'm mid contention and the problem is in hand isn't the fact that I'm giving the contention, right? Then there's no issue with that. The problem at hand is that he wanted to cut me off to elaborate on something that he should have done in his initial point. I'm giving a fresh contention. I'm not shotgunning him. I'm not doing any of that. So if any of those things aren't the problem at hand, I don't care.
Yeah,
if I was
I disagree.
mid-sentence and you wait,
Sorry.
I notice how you like don't want me to cut you out. Yeah. So again, if you want me to give my contention, and you want to be like, I have a progressive, successful debate, you're gonna let me finish my contention, and then you can elaborate because you weren't mid elaboration. It's not like I cut you off to say my contention. That's not the issue. I was mid contention and you cut me off. That's the issue.
You said that already. Now, back before this double score started like over talking me. That's not the case, bro.
Over-talking on an iPhone 8.
Okay, now you're doing it again.
I'm not over-talking on an iPhone 8, bro.
Now he's doing it again.
I'm just gonna be honest. I don't really think this point has like very.
This is so dumb. Like
you're doing it again. Can I speak, bro?
I'm talking to Ooh right now. So 1 second.
I wasn't done.
Well,
I'm just gonna say one thing.
Ooh, don't think this point has much prevalence.
Cool. Was I not mid contention? I don't see why you're not just letting me go.
I wasn't done because I wasn't done.
You weren't mid contention.
I was literally speaking first.
Okay, so when you're telling me that the original, like the argument at heart, you were speaking first.
I'm not gonna keep doing this shit.
Okay.
I'm not gonna keep doing this.
I'm not over talk. Ooh, you should just let me speak.
Ooh, could I finish? Damn.
Ooh,
like I'm not gonna keep doing this. Like what the fuck?
All right, one. Let's just clarify this real quick. I think you guys need a moderator. You guys.
Okay, sure. We can get a moderator.
Two. Right.
Okay.
I don't really see how this point is like prevalent. I just like
because he's trying to
understand my frustration. Like I hate when I get overtalked. Like I literally haven't got my lab. I've still lowered my mic, etc. This dude's just like aping against me. He's being like a numbskull and clearly not understanding my points. And now he's trying to like ape up against me again. Like this is what I mean. Like this dude's like wildering me, bro.
Yeah,
like, I don't understand this. He keeps like an ape. He keeps being an ape. He's like
not. I don't think
what the fuck? Like you don't have to ape against. Like am I aping against you?
Yes, you are. You are literally cutting me off mid contention.
I'm not aping against you.
Yes, you are.
You tried to cut me off, and now you're cutting me off right now.
Wait, but didn't you cut me off originally? Like from the start of this point,
bro. This is absolutely perplexing.
Yeah, very.
You're literally just like
I was mid contention. I'm being cut off, and yet he's talking about being cut off. It's so confusing.
Okay, all right. Let's just regress back to the original point where.
And who was giving the contention in that
Archie was. You guys are like. You asked him. You guys were in the middle of like Archie was sending a scan because Brij asked it, and now you guys are arguing over something. Archie let me go to scans. Has Archie even sent the scan yet?
No, exactly. He's getting them.
This is what I mean.
Hold on. So I say we just go like. I don't think this point has any prevalence yet because the scan hasn't even been sent yet. So let's go back to that.
I was giving a contention in reference to what he's talking about, though. Right. So I don't see why I'm being cut off. I don't know how this agenda. I don't get how the Archie agenda is being pushed right now.
Both of you just retract this like argument because it doesn't like have any basis to the scan until he hasn't even sent the scan yet.
That's untrue. It did.
All right, he hasn't even sent the scan yet.
You know what?
I'm not going to get
idea around this.
I'm just saying you guys should just drop this point. Hold on.
This is crazy.
Why are you aping?
Hold on.
This
I'm
is
saying
crazy.
Archie's explanation of whatever he was talking about gets dropped, and your contention gets dropped because the scan hasn't even been sent yet. You guys,
wait.
I don't even know what you guys are
the idea
about,
around the scan, not the scan
that
itself.
you guys are arguing about isn't even.
You're so inattentive. I don't know why I'm agreeing to you being a judge if you're not going to pay attention to what's happening. You do realize that he told me the idea behind him sending the scan and what the scan revolved around, and I'm contending that.
I'm saying the idea doesn't matter either.
Yes, it does. He told me what's written on the scan.
Why are you aping, Brij? Relax.
I don't understand how this.
This dude's a monkey. This dude's an actual gorilla.
I don't understand how your agenda is being pushed right now. You cut me off mid-contention.
This dude's like a silverback.
This is crazy. You're a spider monkey. Like, you're crazy. This is crazy. Like,
You
he cut me off mid-contention. He's getting to speak. I did.
Look at him in chat walking. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bruh?
Look at you in chat
Get
swinging.
back to the path. Like, literally, just get back to debating. Relax.
Anyways,
never
let me
serious.
finish what I was saying, because, like I was saying, I was mid-contention, and I'm being cut off, and yet the moderator is telling Archimedes that he gets to go. That's so confusing to me.
I'm just saying send the scan. I never said anyone goes.
Okay, so question.
And then we'll go from there, because
so I have a question for you. Like, I have an intriguing question to you. If I'm giving a contention that revolves around the scan, and he's saying he has no problem with me saying it, except the fact that he wants to cut me off to say something else that revolves around the scan, then what's happening? Tell me who should get to go.
Bro.
Go ahead and tell me. I want to know.
What prevalence does this have to the debate?
Me giving my contention around the scan. There's the prevalence.
The scan that he hasn't even sent yet, which is my point.
Yeah, but he told me what's written on the scan. You realize that, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying send the scan.
I haven't told you.
Okay. Oh my god, yes you do. I could literally read it out. I could literally like recall what you said. Say it right now.
I was just gonna say that here. Let me myself try to get the scan. Once I get the scan, you can like do whatever you want, etc. Give your contention. But
you literally gave an argument that was predicated around the scan.
You're aping. You don't realize this, but you
how am I
aping at me?
Archie? I literally told them to both drop this point because it has no.
Wait, you realize that
ignore
Opal. Yeah, hold on. Me dropping this point allows Archimedes.
Bro, this is what I mean. Bro, what are you saying?
What am I saying? You would pay attention.
You're aping right now.
I'm not one bit.
Bro, what are you doing?
This is crazy. Like, this guy.
Okay, we're getting I'm not doing it.
We can get a moderator. We can get a moderator. I don't mind that. Any sane idiot person in this VC would say that I would be
idiot person.
Yeah, why can't you be sane and an idiot at the same time? Why not? Yeah, why can't you be sane? Why can't you be sane and an idiot at the same time?
Bro.
Are you gonna answer my question?
Bro. I don't care.
You're not? Word. Okay, then don't question it.
Bro, why are you talking to me as if you're not a four-time jester victim?
Okay, that's crazy.
Yeah, let Bomb shut up. What are you talking about?
This is crazy. Let Bomb moderate.
That's back to what I was saying before D1 victim. Like, do you want to have Bomb moderate?
I just said that.
Okay. We can have Bomb moderate.
Yeah.
I beat Jester twice, something you have not done, Opal.
Oh, yeah, I already invited Bomb up here, so. If you want to go get your scan, you can. All I'm saying is you told me something that revolved around the scan, that was predicated upon the scan, and I wanted to contend it. There's not an issue with that. I was mid-contention, you cut me off. There's the only issue.
That was not the case.
Okay. So are you getting your scan right now? Are you going to go get it? Like.
Yeah. There you go. I already have it.
What I said. You want to say it's not the case? I think it is the case. It's in the recording. I don't mind.
You can say that. Look in
general chat. I can say that. General chat. Can you put it in scans?
Sure. It's in scans.
Thank you. Okay. So, this is about to get wicked. So the scan you just sent, does it not? Yeah. Does it not pertain to the fact that it still presupposes the fact that she's in contrast to herself? I already told you, if you want to make the comparison that of Nezuko to Daki, you can't do that unless you can prove that when she says Daki or when she says Upper Moon, she's referencing herself. I would like to see that.
Watch this shit. That doesn't matter. And by the way, are you looking?
Why does it not matter?
Well,
yes, I'm
looking. Okay. Just
tell me why it doesn't matter.
So basically, we can lay in the skin. We can literally see in the skin. Basically, right? That she thinks that she's in Upper Moon. Just like what the hell? I am really in Upper Moon, etc. But we can clearly see that's not the case.
She is Upper Moon.
Now the reason why I'm talking about like the strength.
Her and Gyutaro are Upper Moon.
Okay. Someone, Bomb, can you mute? Can you please mute?
Am I being muted? I was just clarifying.
Okay, Bomb.
Clarification was okay.
Bomb, can you please like?
I mean, if you want to make a quick clarification, that's fine.
Oh, thank you.
So hold on. But don't constantly like do that.
Yeah, I wasn't. I was just saying one thing that they are Upper Moons.
Okay, can I speak?
And by the way, Bomb said that I can't do it constantly. I'm not doing it constantly. I'm doing it occasionally.
I don't be like, don't like.
You said I can't do it constantly. I'm doing it occasionally.
Can this dude please like?
Don't take.
I got you. I'll stop. But I will take it that far if I'm being
back to Bomb.
If you do it a lot, bro, like I'm just.
Can you just tell this dude to like go on mute for now?
Go ahead. You can speak now.
So back to what I was saying. We can clearly see here that she's not at upper moon. Now when Uzui Tengen fought her, etc., sliced her head off just like that, etc. We can see here that what's it called? He's like almost like being condescending and being like, bro, you're obviously not at upper moon, etc. And then the minute that this nigga like starts saying, you're not an upper moon. There has to be stronger, etc. Why is she not crumbling? Something has to be like saving her. Then Gyomei, the actual upper moon comes out.
It's the two of them combined.
That's what I'm saying.
By the way, to make up upper moon, and it's even pointed at or indicated that when Gyutaro puts that eye on her forehead, she obviously gets stronger, and also the fact that Tengen's statement would hold more validity in Daki's like side or case of her being categorized as an upper moon wouldn't matter whatsoever, because one, he doesn't have knowledge of the other half that makes her an upper moon. Two, she could have lost that one battle, because that's what she's predicating her upper moon rank around. She's won every single other one, as you can clearly see, right? She stated that. Losing to someone who's a Hashira level, why?
Right. I disagree. I disagree because like we can see it here. What's it called with the upper?
Wait, my phone's about to die. Give me a second.
Bro.
I can't save that my phone's about to die. What is your problem?
Bro.
Get on my ear, like.
Nigga, what? I
said my phone's about to die.
Okay. I don't care. What the fuck? I didn't say anything.
Whatever.
Hold on. Give me a second. I'm on charger real quick.
Opening it.
See what I mean?
I can never debate this.
Like
This nigga always hates on me.
Okay. He would tell me the truth if I was losing, by the way.
This nigga always hates on me for some reason.
He did it to me and Zaji. Like, he tells me the truth.
This nigga always hates on me.
Archie, bro. He tells me the truth if I'm losing, I promise.
Brij. I swear this nigga literally goes into every debate I'm in and just literally says Archie L.
I don't know if it's every single one. I know
promise you it's every single one.
I don't know.
This nigga literally says this 24/7 in chat. What are those? What's this? You know, no, I'm just saying like up into that power. But you know what's this? Brij, you wanna know a crazy story? This nigga, remember when I was beating the fuck out of Apollo and everyone was spamming in chat? Yo, Oppo, like W shit.
When was that?
This is like in Seraph. Or not Archie W. This is like in Seraph. Watch this. This nigga Oppo was the only person in fucking chat saying Apollo W. I swear to God. And it was also Sendings.
I wasn't there, so I don't know. But I wasn't there, so I don't know, because I don't be in Seraph, but...
Okay. But bro, this nigga Oppo was a goon. This nigga always goons against me.
Back to what I was saying. Oh, yeah.
Gotta hype my boys. Oppo, no, you do not gotta hype your boys. Leave me alone.
The upper rank stuff doesn't really matter, because her perception of an upper moon can still be predicated around the other upper moons that she has met.
You'd have to prove that she has an accurate view of those upper moons.
Why does she... Wait. What logic or what thing, what type of... what thing are you predicating your reasoning around her not doing that being the case?
I don't know. Right now,
I didn't. I said there's a possibility.
You made the assertion that she herself, what's it called, like has an accurate representation of other upper moons. And if you were to say that she doesn't, then that would just mean I don't care. It doesn't matter. If there's a possibility, then I don't care.
Why do you not care for a possibility that can be warranted?
Because if a possibility can be warranted, that means it's a necessity.
I said it can be warranted. Do you want me to warrant it?
It can be warranted. So if you were to warrant it, that'd be the case. But that just falls along when I ask you need to prove that.
I think me proving it's more likely also warrants it. By the way,
that's just inductivity, which I don't care.
Why is that bad?
When did I say it's bad?
You said you don't care about it. Or are you trying to dismiss it? I'm confused.
I don't care. Sure. Go ahead.
What do you mean you don't care? What does that entail?
I mean I don't care. Go ahead.
Okay, does that mean that if I prove it's most likely the case, then it goes through?
If you were to prove that, in the case where it's definitely like most likely the case on the more like succeeding side, yeah.
Okay, sure. What gives the notion that clouds, or what gives you any reasoning to think that her upper moon perception is clouded? Tell me.
That's not what I said. So basically, you're the one who asserted that it was possible. So I'm saying that it's possibly more the case.
Yeah. I said for now my assertion is that it's more possible. I said I can later on prove that it's more probable via this reason.
I don't care. I don't care then. You haven't read it, so I don't care.
Again, I already said I'm going to prove it via the questioning.
Pigeons raised. I don't have to accept it to be the case until it's proven to be the case.
When did I say it is the case, though? I said
I never said. I said proven to be the case and proven to be the case in a sense where it's more likely possible.
Okay, and again, I'm going to do that by questioning you. I never said I'm going to do it right now.
By questioning you, that does not matter. I don't have to accept your questions or accept your stance unless you've proven it.
Okay, but my stance was the fact that I'm going to prove it later via questioning.
That was not your stance. That's not the stance
I'm talking about.
That's not the stance I'm talking about.
Prove that wasn't
the stance I'm talking about. I'm not done. The stance I'm talking about specifically is the stance of you saying that it's more possibly that this other thing could be the case. If you're not going to prove that it's more possible that this other thing could be the case, then I don't have to accept that the case furthermore to where we can move on from the point. And the reason why I say I'm not done speaking. The reason why I say this is because I'm not done speaking. The reason why I say this is because I'm not done. I
don't think you understand that.
I completely understand for the whole clarifications, but if he's not gonna, he's just gonna keep over talking.
You don't have to be done speaking for me to call cherry picking.
You can just mute him now. I'm not doing this.
You don't have to mute me. I can unmute myself.
Literally being an idiot. Then mute yourself.
I don't think I'm aping.
Then mute yourself then.
I said I'm gonna unmute myself if I get muted.
Okay, that's cool. Like, perma-abusing your own server. Hello? Ape?
How am I perma-abusing? I'm getting muted for no reason.
Like, bro, again, muted, then you mute yourself. It's called a moderator for a reason. If you want to get a moderator, you can't just do that. Just because you have ownership in your own server.
You're cherry picking. I'm going to unmute myself.
Okay, I don't care. Mute yourself then. I'm not gonna keep over saying
unmute. I said
you're literally aping right now. Do you understand that? Thank you. So back to what I was saying, right? I'm not gonna do that. Okay. Bomb.
Yo, just go back to the main point, bro.
Thank you. So the main point that I was saying, right, is that you cannot do that, right? Because regardless if you're not gonna prove that it's more possibly the case, that completely takes away the point. And saying, it's more possibly the case that from her observing that she has an accurate view of the other upper moons, she has a more accurate view of their strength.
Yeah, it's a crazy straw man. Okay, so that's a crazy straw man. Now listen. If you're gonna assert the fact that I said I'm gonna prove that now, you're just strawmanning me. I said I'm gonna prove it later. I said after questioning.
So that's a straw man on my point.
Wait, hold on. The way you're presenting it, I have to prove it now, but I don't. That's not my stance.
Again, that's a straw man. What I said specifically is in the case, what's called more upper. And I said if you're not gonna do that, right? That means
I'm gonna do it by virtue of questioning you. And also, if you haven't denied the fact that I'm going to do it by virtue of questioning you, and you're saying you're not going to answer those, you're just denying.
Yeah, that's not the case because you haven't proven any to answer the question.
Again, I just said it. But if you haven't denied the fact that it's going to lead to you or to me proving that it's most likely the case,
I don't need to deny something that hasn't been proven. That means it's just another thing.
Wait, when did I say I'm going to prove it at this moment? Though, so I'm going to prove it.
I never said you're not going to prove it. You never said that you were going to prove it at this moment.
Okay, yeah, exactly. I'm not proving it at this moment.
Exactly.
I'm
so I don't care. So that means when you
prove it,
I can accept it. Until I don't have to accept it.
Wait, but what if me proving it is contingent upon me questioning you? If you don't answer the question,
again, I don't have to care. I don't care. If it's contingent on you questioning me and I don't have the necessity to answer it, then that means simply that you're.
Why is it not a necessity for you to answer it? By the way, can you?
It's not a necessity for me to answer because we haven't proven it's a necessity answer. Do you know when it's
Wait, why do I have to prove? Wait, hold on. Again, I already told you you're just denying proof if you don't do that.
I'm not denying proof because it's not proof. That's not proof.
Oh, it could be proof though. So you're denying it.
That's not a proof. You have to prove it to prove it. You have to prove it to prove first.
You're potentially denying proof.
Potentially denying proof.
Potentially conceded.
What is potentially conceded? That's a lie. Do you know what potentiality is? Do you know what potentiality is? He's aping me again. Can I speak?
No, you're aping. Prove I'm
No, again, I'm not gonna prove shit. I'm not gonna prove shit about you because we can clearly see, we can all see that this is the case. So, Gyomei, I'm doing the same shit he's doing. And first, can you please mute this ape?
See, the thing is, you feel the need to work this ape.
Hold on, Brij and Archie, just go back to the main topic.
Okay, so the main point of the topic, right, is that you cannot say that you can just prove shit with questioning me because if that's the case, then that means you have to prove first that it's my inherent burden to prove or to answer the fucking question. That doesn't matter.
Okay. Again, the question I was asking you leads to that. All I was doing was letting you know that those questions
doesn't matter. I didn't need to be let know. You're presupposing that I needed to be let know.
What?
You're presupposing that I needed to be let know.
Okay,
That doesn't matter.
You're presupposing that was my stance. Go ahead.
Again, you already said it was your stance. Go ahead.
Okay, that's presupposing that I was telling the truth in that instance.
Okay, so that's fine. I'm not presupposing that. That means you weren't telling the truth. Concession on that point. Back to what I was saying. We can move on.
Also,
he just conceded to that point.
That's presupposing that I'm able to
This is what happens when you speed talk.
Wait, hold on. I said in that instance, by the way. I said in that instance, so you still have to prove I was lying every other instance.
You
and
just
not just that one.
literally already conceded. You're a fucking ape. You just like
That's not a
suicided
concession.
your
You
point
didn't
right
why
now.
that's a concession.
You
If I said
said
lying in that
you
instance,
admitted to lying.
you're actually brain dead. If I said lying in that instance,
numbskull.
you have to prove I'm lying in every other instance, not just that one, idiot.
That's the case. I'm talking about
Why not?
point where you said that that's the
That's
case.
presupposing that's not the case.
Presupposing that's not the case. You're right. I'm presupposing it's not the case that you were telling the truth. Which is because you already said you weren't telling the truth.
In that instance, by the way, I said.
But you're a numbskull. And that same instance that you was the case. Prove you're a numbskull. So back to what I was saying. So
wait, no, prove that.
Can you please tell him to get back to the
That's a
main point?
concession on that point. That's a concession on
Can you
that point.
please tell him to get back to the main point? Because he's aping again. Hey,
That's a concession on that point. That's a concession on that
who's
point.
aping again?
That's a concession on that point. Word.
Okay.
Just cringy ratting, bro.
Like,
Okay,
telling him just like literally get back. He told me that he's a numbskull. Like, do you hear this guy? This like an ape.
Actually, that's not what I said. That's a
like,
straw
bro, it's a straw. Like, do you hear this? You sound like such a nerd right now. Get back to the topic, bro.
Whoa. Ironic, but anyway.
Like these tangents where you just like.
Wait, Bomb. I was trying to explain. I was trying to use like actual scaling at the start, and then he told me I'm presupposing that it's a necessitation that he has to answer my question.
I never said necessitation. That's a straw man.
Necessity. Who started it?
That's a straw man. That's a straw man, nigga.
Bomb, tell me who started it.
This is what I mean. Like you're purposely trying to misconstrue my point right now. Just
wait,
debate me upwards.
Hold on. If it was a straw man, what did you mean, Archie?
Okay, so the point is, he said that I had to answer questions because it laid contingent on his point. And if that's not the case, then I don't have to answer the question. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so like I was saying, I was using actual scaling, Bomb, and then he decided to go into this. I told him that if he answers the question, we can get back to the real scaling. So just tell me what you want, Bomb. You want real scaling?
So what was the question?
The question was, do you think that there's any reasoning that backs up why Daki has a clouded perception of the upper moons? That was the question.
So questioning his position?
Yes, I was just questioning him. Like, what?
All right. If he's
do you think that? Can I answer something? Do you think that matters if I'm literally proving that she has a clouded perception? That's my point. That's my sentence.
Wait, so I can't question him all.
Does that matter? Wait. Bro, this dude's an ape. Bomb, can I finish?
All right. So you're saying you asked the question before you proved it?
Yeah. So I was gonna say.
But that's his stance.
That's my stance. Yo, he's aping again.
All right. Let me hear Archie. All right. So pretty much so here. So Archie, just finish whatever you were trying to explain, and then if Brij has a question, just answer it.
Thank you.
Okay. So that's what I was saying. Well, do you know why I don't think I should answer every single one? Bum.
Look at him, like
Bum.
I mean,
the reason why is because do you hear this guy?
We can go on this.
He doesn't want to answer questions.
Yo. Now I can't talk. I don't want to get jumped by like moderator. You know what I'm saying. I just want to talk. Is that okay?
As long as you answer questions like
okay, this is what I mean. Like Bomb. I'm just gonna have to choose a moderator if you're gonna keep doing this. Like you're just letting him over talk at this point.
I'm not gonna demand something impossible of you, like with the questions, if it's like ridiculous.
Was that question impossible?
But I was gonna say, yo, can I finish? Can I speak?
Okay, Brij, stop. You just cut him off right there.
Thank you. I was gonna say, right. That he's asking. He just literally asked. Like, listen to this. He asked the question. Do you think that her perception of Daki, Daki's perception of the upper moons are clouded? I already said this is my stance. Like he's asking me redundant questions. Like I'm not gonna answer. Like you do realize that, right?
Okay, that presupposes my question.
Right. Like I'm not gonna answer like redundant. I want to get to the point.
That is the point. That literally is the point at hand, Bob.
That's a redundant question. That's my stance.
Okay, that presupposes
it doesn't matter. Like, do you hear this? Like, Bomb? Like, do you see what I mean? Just get to the point.
Coming from, like, if he clearly states his position and then, like, you just, like, ask him.
Yeah, and I asked him. So I asked him about his position. That's wrong?
Because it's redundant.
I mean, to be honest, it's not hard to just answer the question. Like,
word.
Like, but Bomb, I'm not gonna answer redundant questions. That's stupid. Because it's irrelevant.
You're also fair in that retrospect to not keep answering.
Okay, I don't think it's fair at all.
Like, look at this guy. This guy is the only one who understands. I'm not gonna answer redundant questions.
Wait. Cut it out. You're telling me you want me to not cut you off, but you get to cut me off.
That's not the case. I'm saying that I get back to the topic.
Okay, and I was trying to ask you a question about the topic, and you're saying you won't answer it.
Doesn't matter. If it's going nowhere, you're the judge. Then tell us where to go.
I can't do anything. I'm not moderating. You guys have a moderator.
You're the judge.
Wait, that's a concession.
Huh?
He just inadvertently admitted the fact that it is the case that it did pertain to the argument.
Spamming in chat.
It doesn't matter.
Bro, who's spamming in chat, bro?
You're gonna point that out. Like, that's crazy.
Someone's spamming in fucking chat, bro. You
I can't even see the chat. My chat is...
Oh my god, bro.
I'm gonna get on PC. Hold on. My chat is...
Fix your fucking chat.
I can't even do anything. It's literally like gone.
That's Simon. Yeah, that nigga Simon. He's banned. Hold on. Simon. Cool. Can't find.
Muiz. I was trying to ask
him.
Let me ask, man.
He's already banned.
Muiz, I was trying to ask him questions. You can ask anybody in here. Muiz.
Okay.
I was trying to ask him questions about my scaling and about his scaling and his stance. And he's starting to get into this like dog shit. That wasn't me.
Like listen. That's what I was trying to say. Like listen, Muiz. This dude literally asked me whether my stance was that Dodge's vision was clouded, even though I stated that like 9 times. And look in chat, I presented that scan. And then after that, this is what I mean. Stop fucking interrupting me, silverback ape. Back to what I was saying, fucking numb chicken wing. Right? I was gonna say, Muiz, before this guy interrupted me. We can see quite clearly. Right. That I already answered. I'm just trying to get to my scaling. But then this dude keeps like saying presupposed random shit. Like I keep telling him to debate normally.
That's not what happened.
If he's that good, then just debate me normally. Like for real.
Here's the problem.
Real shit.
I asked him the reasoning behind that claim, and he won't give me it. That's what
I already did use the reasoning.
What was the reasoning?
The reasoning behind that was because she tried to say that she herself was as strong because like other shit that she's really like an upper moon 6 and Uzui clearly contradicts that. And then
she and Jakara are upper moons. Why is losing to Uzui mean you're?
And I said that I was going to. And I said
wait, can you please prove that?
And I already said this is what I mean.
Bro,
get off stage. Bro.
Sure, Bomb can get off stage.
Get off fucking stage. You're not.
Bomb's gone.
You're not a moderator.
So again, you have to prove
we're not continuing until we get another moderator.
Oh, word.
I'm not.
You need one of those. Like you can't even answer my question.
Get a moderator. Get a moderator.
I think I mind having a moderator.
We're not doing this.
That's how he agreed with me too. Like this is really crazy.
So which moderator?
I'll just invite 10 people up. I don't care.
10 people, bro. What? Just like Jasky off. He's never coming upstage.
Why? What's wrong with Jasky 445?
Well, the reason why I think Brij is because what's it called?
I'm trolling you, bro. I literally said 445. No, you took that serious. Like, I'll obviously get someone who agrees.
I was gonna say, hell no. That dude's like an ape. Plus I overtalked him hella times.
Okay, now you're invoking him. Now you're like yeah, I see what you're doing. You're a troll. Hold on. Let me get someone up here.
I'm not a troll. And before that, who just left? So let's see where he went.
Hello?
He might have accidentally left.
Connected for no reason.
You're here. I got moved.
Does anybody want to mod?
Did you get disconnected?
Does anybody want to mod? Who was Balance? I have no problem with letting you mod, but do I know you?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't have a particular.
Are you finding
You come up again. I'm taking your suggestions.
Griff can moderate. If he apes, we could pick a new one. I don't talk to Griff that much. Like this shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Cool. Finally.
Okay.
So like I was saying.
So continuing with my skill. You asked me why. Bro.
Huh?
So basically, you asked me to prove. So back to what I was saying. You asked me to fucking prove, nigga.
Oh, word. My bad.
Like, do you see you're being immature? What are you doing?
I was just laughing, yo. I don't see why I can't laugh.
Yo, Griff. Tell this dude to mute up, bro.
That's just my bad. Like, I got you. You can continue. Can
you tell him? Yeah, mute your mic. So back to what I was saying. We can quite clearly see right here. Right. That dot says I'm an upper man. I'm really strong, and I'm gonna keep getting really stronger. So A, she admits that she's not that strong, etc. It's quite clearly implied that she's not strong. B, we can see what's it called in the panels before. This nigga or the panels afterwards. What's it called? She keeps going on. Uzui says, bro, she's like crying like a little baby. Like she's definitely not an upper moon 6. I caught her for her head, but her body won't crumble. And then Gyomei comes up and literally has to save her, etc. Says your crying won't help.
So
I don't think
you don't have to read. all of Demon Slayer out to me for one scan, bro. I know what it says. Hold on. It's obviously hyperbole. Like, I don't know if you can't tell that. If you can't, it's kind of like socially enough. But listen, this is fine. This doesn't correlate to the statement. You know why? The statement at hand was after Daki got humbled by Tanjiro, and Nezuko. So I don't think her perception is warped anymore.
Doesn't matter.
If she knows that she's not at that level because she got humbled by two people she perceived as weaker than her, then this thing isn't applicable to the statement at hand.
That's not the case because
okay,
again, you already claimed that we're basing it off the perception of her the other versions of her. I'm saying Griff can mute this kid. And Jorn, he's still here, fat nigga. George, stop fucking spamming. He's here. And I was gonna say that's not the case because you specific. You said what?
Yeah, let me mod real quick. Toss that.
Yeah, you can mod. I'll give you like here. I'm not sure what I can give you without like me getting the here's VC mod.
I looked at the server. I had like 5 sperms, but I just left it because I thought they weren't gonna open.
Right. But I was gonna say what's it called? I was gonna say you know that the entire point of your saying that is saying that his perception, Daki's perception, like is accurate. I'm saying that's not the case. I think Daki's perception is completely inaccurate, and I based it off her estimating herself and her thinking that herself is actually like good.
That's fine. That's just you just didn't contend what I said. That's fine.
I did. I think.
Okay, you want to go over it in the recording after this?
Yeah.
I think you didn't contend what I said. Like it flew over your head.
That's fine. That's fine. I contended what I needed.
Yeah. So my point was the fact that her perception changed. We're concluding now, by the way. I disagree. No, you literally just
because you haven't specific. No, the fuck I didn't agree. What the fuck?
Word. Bro, this dude's
in an 8. Like, shut up. Just debate me head on.
I'm trying to conclude. I was concluding on one point.
I never agreed to conclude. Stop aping.
Okay.
No,
word.
Okay. Word. So back to what I was saying. You fucking ape. What are you specifically concluding?
Okay. The perception thing and how it does, like what you just said, like my contention flew over your head, like it whizzed over your head.
Perception of herself?
Not necessarily that. The whole thing that we just revolved around, like it just flew over your head. Like clearly it's bad.
Okay, if that's gonna be the case, you don't want to give even respond to something
I
that he said. Sure.
I just don't think you contended what I said.
We can conclude on that.
Sure. So I'm gonna give my like conclusion to the recording. You're still recording, by the way, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the problem is my contention was the fact that her perception changed, and if her perception was this initially, which was, you know, the Uzui Tengen part, that's Daki. That's her perception at the moment. That's fine. Her perception after getting humbled by two people she thought was weaker than her, that being Tanjiro and Nezuko, her perception would change. I brought up how her perception would change. Archimedes proceeded to contend that with the fact that we're basing it off of her perception. That doesn't go against the fact that her perception has changed. It's very simple. Like, I don't know. It's pretty idiotic for him to argue something that wasn't the case. He's arguing for the fact that we're predicating our arguments around her, her, whatchamacallit. What was it called? Oh yeah, her perception, but her perception changed. So that's unfortunate.
Okay.
Dudes are removing votes like crazy on the polls right now.
That's fine. Let me just get this over with real quick. Basically, right. This dude initially, if we're going to talk about the perception point, because he said this whole point was about the perception of Daki. I already listed in the beginning that it says specifically word for word in the scan that Uzui states that you're clearly not like strong enough to be an upper moon 6. Granted, he fought multiple upper moon 6s, not even just 6s, but multiple upper moons, which I've already stated in the past.
Oh, he hasn't.
Did not contend. Bro. Okay.
You never brought that up.
Bro. Okay. I'm not gonna mad Mike. I'm just.
No, hold on. He was saying his conclusion, even if he like didn't include it in its argument.
Yeah, that's just like flabbergasted. He can continue. That's my bad.
Hold on.
I said he can go.
If you believe that he included it like in his actual like argument or debate, then the judge would have obviously caught on to that. So just like let him finish.
Yeah, 2, are you there? By the way, 2, check your DMs.
So I was gonna say. By the way, where did Uwu go?
I don't know. Just continue.
Said he got moved somewhere. Okay, that's fine. I have a rec. So basically, what's it called? Before the Silverback ape started fucking trying to overtalk me, he says right here is Uzui. You're clearly not strong enough. has your brain dripped out to he's like making fun of it. I've already stated in the past he's fought multiple opponents right after cutting this nigga's head. He's just like, you're clearly not strong enough. I mentioned multiple times in the past about how afterwards the panel, right, we can see what's it called? She's like, it's heavily implied that she's just like disappointed in her own skill, being like, nah, damn. That's why she calls for Gyutaro's help, and she's finna get folded. Right, and then Gyutaro like cuts her head back on. It says crying on hope. And I'm saying that she's clearly not the level of an actual upper moon 6. Right. And I'm saying that due to this and due to this overestimation of herself, that means she clearly is not like accurate in her perceptions. Like which gave me no idea and no proof that she'd be accurate in any other perceptions of upper moon 6s. And then I even said even if we like dismiss this point, you would still have to prove that that's the case, that she's like accurate in her perceptions. And he said I'll do that later on. And I repeatedly said that means I'm not gonna accept it until you prove it later on. And guess what? He's never proven it. That's my conclusion.
That's fine.
Let's move on.
Simple.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's move on before you interrupted me.
The stance changed. It's simple. So,
okay.
Let's see. What are we doing? Oh yeah. After that, this is so ape. Like we need an immediate judgment on this point. I'm gonna get my judge up here.
Okay. What judge is yours?
2.
I repeatedly said I don't agree to 2.
What is the problem with 2? He doesn't even associate with Tokyo like that. Tokyo doesn't even
disagree with 2. No, it doesn't matter if he doesn't agree to me. Doesn't agree to me. Don't just be like, oh, what's wrong with him? Do you know if he don't start that shit? If he doesn't agree to me, get another one.
Archie has one himself though, and I've like, no, I don't care who he gets. Like, I'm trying
to. Did you agree?
One judge each.
Did you agree to who he chose?
Yes, I no problem. I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, I don't like that judge. They don't like it.
Yeah, then just choose a judge that you think is good.
I did. I chose 2.
But in the beginning, do you want to know something?
And he's
In the beginning, we already said repeatedly, right. We've been going upon one judge this entire time, which was Ubu. We've been doing this.
No, it wasn't one. It was one.
I said repeatedly. Hold on. I said repeatedly. So you read it Ubu. He said yeah. That's why I went in D+ and quickly swooped him up, and then we went into stage with one time of him being up there. Right, this entire time. Now you're trying to get a second judge. Now I understand Ubu's absent right now. Hold on. Wait. Bro. Now I understand Ubu's absence right now. So if you're trying to get another one, sure. Right. But I'm saying that's not the case. I never said
multiple. This is crazy. It's one each, by the way. I hope you know that's what.
Never agreed to that.
Put it on God.
Wait, hold on. Did you guys like record that? I'm saying.
No, put it on Wallah. Put it on God. Put it on something.
Okay. I put it on God. I didn't.
Your God's gone. Your soul is so gone.
Okay, that's fine. We're going to the shadow realm because you said that this debate happened like months ago on God.
You literally said, "I'm picking Uwu. Who do you want?"
And you said Seki would open a month ago on God. You're going to the fucking shadow realm. What the fuck?
I said ONG. G stands for Ga. Now what?
Okay. Same fucking difference. I said I swear to God, just really fast. I swear to God.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna have to prove that.
God. You have to prove that you said God.
What if I swat your God? Now what?
Swat me? That's a dox threat.
What? I can swat your God.
Your server? I'm gonna report your server now.
You
just threatened to dox. This dude's like tryharders like a specimen of C. Unbelievable. Bro thinks he's like the second coming of like the dox spin.
Swat your God?
He just literally admitted to swatting God. He literally just said he has the IP. He said he had the IP of heaven, bro.
You can't do that.
Are you kidding me? You have the IP of heaven? You grabified Jesus Christ?
Yes, I did.
Like what?
Let's get back on track, bro.
Right. So the next point that I want to go into, since we concluded on that point, right? If that's the case, then I think if that's it, are you still on the judge thing? Yeah. Again. Like I never agreed to that. I never said one person each. I never said
on God, you said one person each. What are you saying right now?
On God, I did not.
This is horrible looks. Like Jordan.
You can laugh at me all you can ask for your friends in chat. That's fine. Quite frequently. I could care less. Like your friends. I'm just saying that I personally never agreed to that.
On everything he did.
Listen. Shut up. All right, listen, Brij. Did you like record him saying that?
I don't know if he has it. If he doesn't, it's over for him because he recorded his own funeral.
Did you record it or no? Or did Archie?
I'm on phone right now.
Me. I started recording once we already had it.
So here's the thing. He literally agreed to 1 judge each, and I was giving out my options. He said, "Do you want compete?" And I was like, "No, I'm gonna have 2."
That's not
Yeah,
the
but like,
case.
this is like he said, she said, right? So if you guys didn't like
Yeah,
record each
I
other's
don't care. I'm
thing,
gonna get my
whatever,
own judge. I'm not
and you
gonna like.
guys should just like, no, hold on, just come to like a conclusion, like y'all
Oh
both
yeah,
agree on.
we can have 1 judge each because that's what was
I
initially
think,
set up.
disagree.
Oh yeah,
I
Oppo. Didn't Archie
Oh,
agree
bro,
to 1
listen,
judge each?
bro,
He's
I'm
saying that he
Bro,
said
this
1 judge.
is he said it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
Oppo. He's saying 1 judge, and
Bro,
he's saying
this is
he
what I
said
mean. Like,
only
can we
one.
get back on topic?
Wait, no,
who's
I'm
like
trying to
I'm
explain
saying
to the audience
since
how
who's absent, we can get like a new judge. That's fine. I could care less. But I'm just saying that
bro,
that
bro,
A
you
and
guys
I
have
did
a
not
record?
agree to
Wait, are you guys recording this?
what do you say?
You
Moose?
did. You were even questioning who my 1 judge would
No,
be.
I mean,
Archie.
are
This
you
is
guys
bad.
recording this entire like this debate or whatever?
Yeah, I'm recording.
All right, I can judge for you guys if you guys want. And
It was horrible.
Okay,
Nah,
I agree.
I want 2 to judge.
I disagree with you.
Okay, I disagree with Moise. What now?
Okay.
If you're gonna ape,
I have a reason for because you're just aping. Like I have a reason for two because multiple times in the past two is like ape that mean like then bias.
You agree to 1 judge
Moise
each.
has
Now
never did you wrong. You're just being
listen,
spite.
if he disagrees to 2 and you disagree to me, then just find another one. That's that simple.
Okay.
Bro. Like you don't have to force the narrative on either one.
Okay.
I'll say mine. 2 Oppo Forco.
My bad.
That's it.
Two Oppo Forco.
Yep, those are my picks.
Okay. I disagree with. You're just doing this on purpose. We were just talking about this the other day. I hate those guys. Why don't I hate Forco? But he's a troll.
You agreed to 1 each, and now you're saying only 1. This is like absolutely crazy. The whole chat is saying that you're being an ape.
Now I'll tell you. I like Moise being a judge. I like who else in the chat? Who else is here? Let me see. I like be fine with Ludus. I'd be fine with Ludus being a judge because he's like a verified judge in Louise.
I'm good.
And Reach. I agree with Louise because he's like an OG retarded.
I don't like people. When I would
agree.
I don't like people who are associated with Reach, just like you don't like people who are associated with Tokyo.
That's fine. You don't have to, right? I would say possibly let's see. Maybe Saiyan. Right. That's always a possibility. Maybe Bomb because he's an old IRL from my community that I know for sure.
I'm good.
Okay. We can get some people from D+. There's people in chat. We can
maybe
get Yonko.
I only like people from Sekigahara. And only certain people.
Well, I'm naming multiple people, and you're just
from
denying.
D+ and Reach. I don't like D+.
I can name people from D+ and them who are in here.
I just said I don't like people from D+ though. Because they're associated with a group. If you don't like the entirety of Tokyo because one person in Tokyo did you wrong, why can't I do the same thing?
Okay. If that's the case, that's fine. You can do the same. That just means we can't like get a judge. Like you're being an ape. I have a reason for disliking them. I have a reason for it.
Wait, what's the reason for what's called disliking 2? Because he's a part of a group, right?
Okay. My reason for disliking 2 is because I've seen the way he personally acts. I dislike him. Also, I've seen the way he's interacted with me, and I dislike
when?
that.
Can you just give me an instance? I just want to know.
So with how he debates and how he acts, for example, against D1.
No, hold on. If he disagrees to 2 and you disagree to me, don't just start questioning each other about oh, what's wrong? If he disagrees, to the end of it, just find another one, bro. This is gonna take 2 hours. They're gonna argue that they all want you. Just find somebody else.
Do you see what I mean? Like he's not gonna agree to anyone I say.
Because you're disagreeing with someone who hasn't done anything wrong. Is the fact that they're part of a group.
You guys, hold on. Do you guys want Serpent to judge? He's a really good
So your mic's kind of like cutting out, bro.
Okay, do you guys want this guy named Serpent to judge? He's a really good KNY guy.
Who?
When I was doing this a while ago. His name is Miles Timon.
Sure.
He's not gonna be biased to either one of you guys.
Yeah, sure.
Are you okay with him?
Yeah, what'd you say?
Sure.
I said, do you guys want me to pull one of the guys I know? His name is Miles Timon.
No, I'm good. Because I'll tell you again, I can say why. I want an immediate judgment on this point to move on. That's why I don't agree. 2 was here the entire time. That's why I'm pushing the 2 agenda.
Okay, I have a recording.
Of
this debate and the
how do I get immediate judgment for this point if we're sitting in stage, Archie?
Okay, I can end the recording. You can watch it real quick. Give it a verdict.
So I have to end stage. I have to end the opening event of Sekigahara.
That's not what I said.
What are you gonna do?
I'm saying I can end recording. You can watch it real quick, right? And then he could just come back. and he can give his judgment. I see no
that takes
problem.
Time. How much time would that take? This recording is like 45 minutes long. I'm not going to sit in a stage idle for 45 minutes doing nothing. That would kill the stage.
Entire debate. The point itself was like 15.
I don't think so. I still don't want to wait that long. Could kill the stage. Still, like, goes against what I want.
Okay. Hey, how are we going to pick? Do you hear yourself? By
I do.
Like, how are we gonna finish the topic then?
Okay.
Just adding too much.
Yeah, I'll just name out a bunch of people. Okay. I'll extend my reach outside of those 3 that I named. Let's see, Mage.
I don't know him.
Okay.
Which mage is this?
Utility.
Is he even a debater?
Yeah, he is. He's a Demon Slayer debater, which makes this convenient. Can we just use him for the time being? If he apes, he can,
Utility. He just said he's not judging. Also, I don't know, but they're saying good chat. Yeah, I'm good, bro.
Oh nah. Oh nah. Oh no.
Yeah, I'm good, bro. Who else?
They're flaming him. This is bad. Oh nah.
That's tough.
This is horrendous. They're flaming him for no reason. How about that motherfucking 4? Alright, anyways. Can we just toss this to 2, like, you really suck for
I'm just saying, we can just get, like, Moises' OJ friend, who none of us know, so there's no way any of us, like, can claim he's biased. Get him to watch, like, a 15, like, portion of the rec.
Solely, like,
not gonna, I already told you, kill the stage.
Well, I feel like this is already killing the stage. We're not gonna like sit here all day.
It's been 45 for a while now. It's not killing the stage.
Bro, we're not gonna sit here all day, bro. Like, do you realize?
Yeah, but it won't kill the stage if we sit here. I don't want to sit here with nothing. At least right now we're arguing about something. It's keeping 45, by the way.
We're not even arguing. This is like redundant.
Arguing about judges.
This is redundant.
Oh, it just went up to 46, which proves my point further.
This is redundant.
I don't think so. The number of people.
Do you like understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I understand like what you're both trying to say. Brij just wants a judgment right now, and you just want like a judge that like you're sure won't be like biased towards you. Like a lot of people are against you, like the community, to be honest. Like
how is 2 against him? I'm so very confuzzled and perplexed by that. How is 2 against you?
Bro, he has like his own like opinions about it.
It's just crazy.
I don't know what happened between them. I don't know what happened between them. I'm not trying to see him explain for 30 minutes on why like he doesn't like 2. But
it's just so like 2. Have you ever even debated Archimedes?
We haven't debated. I don't know if he remembers, but we did get into an argument in Tokyo. We also got into an argument in Belgium and shit. It was cool.
Look at what he's saying. Like,
if you think we're cool, then sure. But like last time I spoke, you were like hella hostile to me.
I don't know if that was him then, bro. I don't know if you're talking.
That was him.
Like? What did it sound like? What did he sound like?
The very last time we spoke was like when you debated D1. When I was trying to talk to you.
Wait, he hasn't debated D1 besides like.
Yes, he has debated D1.
A week ago.
Just debated him like a few weeks.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no way. Did you speak to him at that point too? Let's just ask him, because if
like it's fine if he doesn't remember. That's just a he said, she said. Like
I'm
not gonna continuously like explain onto my points, but I remember like me trying to like genuinely talk to him. Yeah.
Okay,
like, I tried to genuinely like talk to him, and then he just like he was hella hostile towards me. Like I just took it like that he was mad at me, because I understand a lot of the community is mad at me. Like I could care less, but I'm just saying, bro. Like I'm not gonna keep arguing on what he said, what I said. I feel that he was hostile towards me. I feel that like all of Tokyo's hostile towards me for good reason, because I used to be annoying when I was younger towards them.
If he has his own opinion, then just let it be. Just like find somebody that like you.
Okay,
Jordan. I know
you
don't
judging?
have anything against me. I mean, like if Archie says yes and yeah.
I obviously don't have anything against you. I just want immediate judgment. You're here for the whole point. Bro. Are you from Jordan?
Wait, Snake Point.
Jordan just said no.
Snake Point. Were you listening to the first point?
You said Jordan is fine, Archie?
He said no, and I said no.
Oh my god.
You need a rec, steak. I can literally get you like a 15-minute rec, bro.
I already told you why we're not doing.
Bro.
Okay, can Rencisis just judge?
Why would I have Oppo of all people judge?
What's wrong with Oppo?
You're trolling me.
I don't see the problem.
This nigga boy is just what I'm mute for the laugh. Bruh, you're trolling me.
I don't see the problem with Oppo for real.
I can hear you laughing. Okay,
I think it's very
anyways.
Oh, and he's willing. He's very
yeah, that's cool. So no.
Mm.
So simple as that. No.
I don't know, man.
I don't care how many people vote Oppo. I could care less. I'm not having Like I'm telling you, I would literally. Let me tell you something. I would rather have K4 judge than Oppo ever judge to me.
What? Anyway, Oppo, what would be your judgment? If you
I don't care. He's already been saying like Brij W since before. I don't care.
Oh, word. I didn't say you cared though.
That's fine.
Brij,
Cool.
that was so.
I didn't ask on the basis.
That was literally like, of course, Oppo's gonna disagree with me.
I know what you're trying to do, Brij. Talk about.
You would get Fork on the judge too. Simultaneously.
Why would I get Fork? They're part the same group.
When
I came back to the community and your entire like jump me, you blatantly said it in VC to me DM call later. Yeah, all just kind of like vote for each other and stuff like that, etc.
Yo, we
know what your group does.
We can get Troy to judge. Maybe Six Pats. Or Bubbles. Wait, no.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm obviously trolling. I don't even like Bubbles.
I know you're trolling. Like, bro. I'm trying to find a judge here.
I'm naming people. I don't know.
You're naming like retarded people. Or just people who dislike me blatantly.
Do you want Jasky 445 to judge?
Do you hear yourself?
What about Shin 445?
The dude who looks like EDP?
If you think he looks like that, yeah. Oh, word.
Like what the fuck?
What about Aeroflamius the Third?
Aeroflame? Like the one in deep? I'm fine with it.
Get it right.
I don't know who Aeroflamius is, but I'm fine with Aeroflame from D+ judging if he's willing.
I think Aeroflamius the Third is in D+. That's for. By the way, Archie, Aeroflamius the Third is Forko's alt, so.
Okay. So no.
Okay.
Or you're just saying that because me and him are both light skinned. I'm taller. B, I'm not fat. C, I have light eyes. Like, what the hell?
Talking about Shin?
Yes. Like, bro, this nigga basically just called me EDP. Like, do I look like I like cupcakes or something? Like, what the fuck?
Oh, nah. Hold up. Temp. Yeah, are you fine with Temp?
Who is that name?
He's a Demon Slayer debater.
Or not Tempest. No, not Tempest, but the Temp from the old community?
Nah, that's not him. He's kind of new. He could judge though.
Why are they saying that in chat?
He does Demon Slayer.
Look at what they're saying in chat.
They're trolls.
Bruh. No. Like at this point, you're just purposefully like picking people.
Okay, can Dead Boy Life judge?
He's in Dead Boy. That's a fake Dead Boy.
Yeah, I think Dead Boy Life can. I'm inviting Dead Boy Life to judge.
No, that's Jasky's all.
Nah.
Literally Jasky's all.
Nah. Does Dead Boy Life?
Okay. So the Dead Boy that I personally know and has been in the community for years, I'm possibly would be fine with him judging. Actually, I definitely would since he does Demon Slayer.
That's not Dead Boy. That's not Dead Boy.
No, I know. I'm talking about the actual Dead Boy.
Nah, he's not in here. And again,
okay.
Stage,
no, I'm not having your Dead Boy judge.
Well, you're not fine with anybody in the stage judging, like.
Because everyone in the stage, like, no offense to you guys, like, I'm cool with most of you guys, but like, you guys just like aren't judges. You guys just aren't judges.
Oh my
God. It's okay not to be
judges. Okay. Can I just propose something? I'll stop trolling. Listen, let me propose something to you. Don't ape, don't monkey. Please listen. 2 is literally one of the most knowledgeable Demon Slayer debaters. Just hear me out before you cut me off. I know you're gonna say no, but listen. 2 is literally one of the most knowledgeable Demon Slayer debaters, right? On top of being knowledgeable on Demon Slayer, he's been here the entire time, so we can get an immediate verdict. And Archie, if you're confident in the fact that you won, and 2 says that I won, which I don't know his thoughts, right? I don't know what 2 thinks, right? If he judges that I won, if you're confident that you won, you should be able to beat him on it.
So the reason why again, I never questioned competence. I'm not saying choose a bad debater. I'm just saying personally, like I disagree. Like the second option you like offered with we can just like ask him or I can debate him on judgment. I'm not gonna debate a judge on judgment. It's never that serious.
No, it's not like a debate. That's not what I really meant. I meant like
never go.
I didn't mean it like that. I don't mean like an hour-long thing. I'm saying like a short little thing, like less than 10 minutes.
That's not what I said. I said I'm not debating him on judgment.
Like whatsoever.
Based off a recording. That's what
I don't want to. Wait.
That's what I was saying.
I don't want to continue. I don't want to continue with us like just presupposing that we both won this point. It's gonna be like an ape fest. It's just gonna
agree to anybody that you're saying to judge.
Oh my lord! Like
you're just gonna be wasting time. This is retarded.
Okay.
Like imagine all the shit you could be doing if you like.
I'm just gonna scale then. Like I don't even care for real.
You could have just went outside, bro. You could have said hi to your mom in this time, bro. The time that you wasted, bro. You could have done so much shit, bro. Just like agree to somebody to judge this off the recording.
Fine, we just judge off recording. Like this is so ape.
Like he's obviously like aping. Like he's not letting anybody on.
Yeah.
The
okay. I think I won that point. So then this is how it's gonna work. Then I think I won that point. So that means that what's called you have to focus on something for regeneration.
Okay. Nigga, first pick a second judge, bro. Don't just fucking go on and just like.
Oh my god! Like what are you doing right now? Okay, I picked 2 to judge our recording.
This is so retarded, bro.
Bro. If I say no to him right now, why would I say yes to him judging recording?
Yo, Archie, what are you gonna do if I just get Ran CCs to watch the recording and then go everywhere, go literally everywhere, and then just say I won? Like what's gonna happen? Like nothing's gonna happen. Just let 2 judge.
Okay. No, you're gonna go everywhere and say I lost because people disagree and dislike me. Okay.
Brij,
okay.
That's pretty like if you're gonna like go off like a judgment that he didn't agree on. That's pretty retarded, bro.
That's why I'm saying, can you just be fair? And I literally said, if you think 2 men are retarded verdict, you can kick him off. Like I said, if you think 2 makes a retarded verdict, you can kick him.
Literally just get Snake Point to do it off the recording. It's not that hard.
Oh my lord.
Not gonna agree to anybody.
Oh my god, like this dude is really such an ape. And his reasoning for Forco not being a judge because he's a troll.
Yeah, why would I have a troll? It's the same reason for asking them. Why would I have a troll judge?
How was Oppo a troll again? Yo, he just like you don't like him?
Because he's just biased against me.
Fine. I'm so confused, IRL. Like I don't see the problem with 2 IRL.
He's biased against me.
Not Oppo, I know, but what's it called? I'll just send the recording to a judge after this. Let's just continue for now. That we agree on. I'm not gonna ape.
This is the dumbest. You should have just let me run the gauntlet, bro.
You can after this.
This is retarded.
Do you just want to scale, Archie? Like, can we just scale? Like this is so pointless.
Like, bro. All I'm
you just want to scale? Oh, okay. I'm gonna propose something to you so we can get this going. Do you just want to scale right now, and I'll scale, and then we can go? Fuck the first point. Moise can judge.
Okay.
You want to do that?
Yes.
All right. Can I go first then? Because my scaling's pretty quick.
Okay.
Word. Okay. Finally, like. Okay. So, in the previous thing that we disregarded just now, we were going over how you have to focus on regen. I'm not going to go over that if we don't have to, but you said that your character is going to outstamina me. Are you still going to take that position?
I just think my character is faster.
Okay. Combat speed or running speed?
Okay. I'd say combat speed.
Okay. Let's go over instances in which they interacted in terms of combat speed. I'll go first since it also pertains to my scaling, because I also think that Gyomei has higher combat speed than Kokushiba.
Okay. Can you prove that?
Yeah, I got you. Oh, we're still doing like same character versions and everything, by the way.
Okay.
Like nothing changed except we're just like bombing the first point. Like it didn't happen. All right. So here's the first instance where they meet like 1-on-1, right? If you could see, there was no outside distractions unless there's outside context or anything like that. This is the context. They meet 1-on-1. He sees him. He acknowledges that he's there, and then they get into a little altercation. And in that altercation, Kokushibo got put into a chain wrap, and obviously to put someone in a chain, like in that chain wrap, without like any of his reflexive or speed amps, I think that's a notable feat, especially someone along the lines of Kokushibo.
That's not the one I'm using.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to translate it over, like I said. If you can make them translate over to another one, then it's fine, like I said. Okay, so I'm going to give consistency.
Okay, no. That's not the one I'm using. Could I
I just told you I'm going to make it translate over to the one you're using.
Can I contend your point?
Oh my god! If you're using the fact that it's not the version, I already told you.
Your point.
I'm clarifying. You asked me a question. Let me clarify. If you're going to use the fact that it's not the character version you're using, I already told you, and even prefaced the initial part of this debate by saying, I'm going to. That's fine. You can bring up a feat that happened to a different version, right? But first, you must make sure that it translates to the other version at hand. So that's what I'm going to do.
I don't care.
Okay, then
your point. You made a point, so let me contend it.
Sure, as long as you don't go against
the point. No, I'm gonna contend. So the point,
you
that you just made about him not being able to, the context of this, right, is that like his chain is made like of iron and shit like that. Which Coco just realized that like right after he got hit with it.
Okay.
B, right. That's not the Kokoshiba I'm using, and I can give reasoning for why my Kokoshiba is faster.
Okay, so again, those two are fine points, but the problem at hand is, I already told you I'm going to make them translate over to the Kokoshiba you're using, by virtue of him not having all of his amps, or him getting more consistency on Kokoshiba himself in a higher form.
Said in the beginning that
I'm not done. You said two things. Let me contend both of them. You want to be courteous. We're disregarding the whole ape fest. Then say it after. Just let me finish. You can say it after though.
Okay.
So
is it okay if I can?
Why am I being cut off?
Louise, is it okay if I can interrupt because he's drum manning?
You did. I mean, like, you did make two separate points, so just let him respond to those two.
Thank you.
Like, say that he's
okay. Thank you, Louise. So, like I was saying,
like, if it's fallacious, well, hold on, Archie. If it's fallacious, you can just call it out after.
Okay.
All right. So, like I was saying, the part about him not being able to break his chains because it's made out of iron, that doesn't pertain to combat speed whatsoever. That pertains to him not being able to break out of them. My questioning to you is, if he has higher combat speed, how did he get put in them in the first place? Unless you can prove that the intent behind it was to get put in them to test him or some dog shit like that, that still means he got put in them and got outsped in terms of combat.
That does not matter.
Wait, you said 2 points. Muiz, you said 2 points, and I'm only going to need to contend one right now. So.
All right, go on.
Okay. Then the other point you made was it's not the form. Again, I don't know how to explain this to you. I'm going to make it translate to the version that you're using via more consistency and by the fact that he's not using all of his stuff in his arsenal that we agreed to. There you go. You can go.
Okay. So I'm saying that doesn't matter. Right? Because again, that's not the one I'm using. Now I can give like scans. I'm gonna give scans that prove that my character was getting faster. It was getting faster, getting stronger, and overall was just stronger than your character. Would you like me to?
I'm gonna say one thing, then you can get into that. So again, yes, that's fine if you could do that. I have proof that the character version that I'm using also is able to do that via consistency, right? And via the fact that he's not using everything in his arsenal in this panel. Again, I told you I'm going to go over every instance in this first point before we get into why it's not the case. I'm still not done giving instances in which he has done so. This is just the first instance that's saved later. Hold on. That's the first instance that's saved later for him being able to, translate over onto Fleshblade Kokoshiba. So can I go over the rest of my consistency?
No, because I'm not done. Those are multiple instances. I'm not done.
Yeah, I'm going over that.
I'm not done. Those are multiple instances, and I need to contend what you said.
Yo, Muiz, you do realize that he agreed that I would get to let down multiple instances, and he's not letting me.
I never agreed to that.
You did.
I don't think he agreed to that.
Wait, Muiz, didn't I say there had multiple interreactions, and I'm going to go one by one?
Yes, but hold on. He never agreed to that. The only thing that I heard that he agreed to was me just telling him to let you respond to his two different points.
Yeah. And now the problem is he's trying to get to his scaling, even though we're still on my scaling, and I'm telling him.
That's not what I said.
Then what are you doing?
Right now, I'm contending your point. You made the claim.
Okay, what are you contending your point with?
Yeah, I was gonna say you made the claim that this character was due to this feat. Your character is faster, and I'm saying that's not even the character.
That's the straw. Wait, yeah. This is a straw man. I told you I'm going instance by instance, which would give an aspect of separation in between each feat. I'm going point by point or panel by panel, showing where he would be.
All right, so basically, Brij is saying, Brij brought up a speed feed, and Archie's like, okay, that's not the character I'm using. The character I'm using is stronger. And then Brij is saying, okay, this instance can still translate over to the other one because Brij is trying to establish consistency. So Brij is counter to you saying you're using a stronger character, just Brij trying to establish consistency somehow. So yeah, that's basically what happened so far.
Okay.
So let me do so.
So
let me do so. Is what I'm saying.
Could I explain to movies? Now, what I said, right? Was that like that's fine? I don't know. I understand he's trying to like establish that and like translate it over. Like that's fine. That's what I like did like earlier with another point. Like that's all fine and mighty. But what I'm saying is that like he's like giving multiple instances, and for me it's hella late for me, etc. I have to go and like probably like an hour. So I'm saying, hey, like, could I like attack this instance? Because I'm probably gonna forget the multiple instances.
So
and I don't want to be straw man because I just feel like that's like making multiple points, being like, well, at this point he did this, and at this point he did this, and at this point he did this, and at this point he did this, etc. Do you feel what I'm saying?
My response to that, Archie, the problem with that is the fact that 1, you tried to push the debate to later. 2, I already said. Okay, again. 2, like I was saying, I'm going to build a consistency. That doesn't mean the consistency is going to take you an hour. It doesn't have to take that long. I promise you, we can leave the points to like 10 minutes each or some shit. You still haven't let me get into my consistency. You can set me a little timer if you want. I'll start it. And obviously, do you think I'm going to like shit on my own rep by calling a burden of rejoinder on you? Okay. No. I'm going to obviously let you do so later.
Okay. That's not what I said. I never said that I had to be on later. Actually, I literally hope you know that's the same reason why I couldn't debate the previous nights is because I've been trying to get more sleep to school night. And what I was saying, right, is that like Brij, right now you're saying multiple points and saying multiple instances. I want to go instance by instance, and if it just goes over an hour and I get tired to the point where I don't care, then guess what? That means we can just continue this later. But I'm saying
okay.
I want to like do as many points, or not as many points, but I want to get through as many points as we can. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
I'm completely fine getting through those points, but
hold on, please.
Again,
I wasn't done speaking.
The point by point contract. Yeah, you're my
okay. I wasn't done speaking. Okay.
So you're my
saying. So I'm saying. Right. That like. Hey. You're naming multiple instances, so can I like attack this instance, right? And once I attack this instance, if you like have a problem with it, right, then I'll be a point. All right.
Okay.
So
like I said, one second.
You're trying to like explain so this can go fast.
No, I know what he's saying, but real quick, I just have one thing to lay down. If Archie contends it with I'm not using the character version, then he's literally just being counterproductive. If he contends it with that, it's because I haven't built my consistency for why it translates over. That's why I should get to go if he contends it with that. If you contend it with something else that points at the fact that they aren't relative in this instance, or Gyomei's above in this instance, then yeah, I'm going. But if not, go ahead.
That's not what I meant. You can prove why it translates over, but you said you were going to use multiple points in instances as to why. I said you can give 1 point instance, and I'll attack that one.
You're avoiding the issue.
Specifically what I said.
Yeah, you're avoiding the issue. The problem is, Archie, if you contend this instance by saying, "Oh, this is not my character version," then it just like it's counterproductive because I'm trying to show you why it could be translated over to your character version. But again, if you're not going to go over the fact that in this instance he's not over him, I don't care.
I'm a retard. I'm so sorry. I'm very tired right now.
You're trying to explain on why it translates over, right? So okay, just let Brij explain on why this translates over to like the later version of Kokoshiba, because from what Brij is saying, looks like Brij knows what version of Kokoshiba we're talking about. So Brij, why don't you just go on and explain why this translates to the later Kokoshiba?
I don't think that even matters. I don't think translation even matters.
Okay, then you can respond on why translation doesn't matter. Okay, he said that like what? Okay, so now Archie's saying, okay, your translation argument later wouldn't even matter because it looks like Archie has something to say. So we're gonna let Archie say it, then you can just repeat it after.
Okay, yeah. So if you're saying that, are you saying like translation won't matter if I get the feat applicable to your character version? I'm asking a clarifying question. Bro's breathing because I asked him a clarifying question.
Silverback, bro?
Yes, I will. I'm asking you a clarifying question.
You're such a nerd.
Just respond to his clarifying question because
Thank
he's asking you a clarifying question to see like what you're trying to talk about or what you're trying to do, Archie. So just say your question, Brij, and he'll respond.
Okay. So my clarifying question was, again, Archie, are you saying the translation doesn't matter because the definition of translation I'm using is by saying the feats that Gyomei uses now by virtue of him not using everything in his arsenal will be applicable to a later on version? Are you saying that won't matter?
Character.
What are you saying? What do you mean?
It's a past character.
Are you talking about the version that Gyomei had feats on?
Yeah. It's a past character. It doesn't matter. If you're gonna make the argument that he attacked the past version of his character that was weaker and less stronger, that does not matter. You can give any argument for a change. Hold on, I'm not done speaking. Okay, no, not gonna do this. I've been patient. Nope, not gonna do this. You're gonna go on mute or we're gonna call your concession. I'm not doing this fucking shit with you as if you're a fucking kid. So back to what I was saying. Now let me finish. Right.
No, hold on. Let Bridge, let Archie finish. Then you can like say what you have to ask.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know that.
Right. No, you can fucking wait. So back to what I was saying. I know you're running away. So back to what I was saying. It doesn't fucking matter about your translations arguments. Wanna know why? Because if you're gonna try to translate past feats into stronger feats, that's inconsistent. It's an inherent contradiction. You can't fucking do that. Doesn't fucking. I'm not strawmanning shit.
Yeah, you are.
Blatantly said that you're going to try to use past feats to translate into those things. Now, if you're going to say that, what's it called? If you're going to try to say that, like you're going to use instances of like the Kokoshiba that I'm talking about, you can do that. But I don't care to fucking hear anything about past Kokoshiba. Doesn't matter. Completely different character.
So like I was saying, the reason that's a strawman is because I said by virtue of him getting these feats, I could give you a qualifier or like a consistency as to why Gyomei, without the stuff in his arsenal, would get these certain.
That's what I said.
And then onto his character version, if Gyomei doesn't have all the stuff in his arsenal, he gets stronger. If you're talking about combat speed and things like that, I'm going to use certain instances that I'm like, predicating my argument around from Fleshblade, and I'm going to use certain that aren't, but it's also Gyomei that's nerfed. It wasn't Gyomei.
Doesn't matter then.
I'm not done. I don't understand how you want me to not.
Because you're not attacking my point.
Okay, I am attacking your point. You can say that I'm not after my point.
My point was that past feats don't transfer. It doesn't
I just explained if a character's not using everything in their arsenal and he's the one getting the feat, then they could.
No, it doesn't because then you're asserting that even if you were to be strong enough, then that means you're asserting that even if he was at full power, that those feats would still transfer over. That's
they could, and
because at that point, if you're saying that he wasn't using everything, he could have been like down by 1%, down by 2%, down by 3%. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I said it could be the case, and then I said the part that's gonna get filled up by could be the case is gonna be like whatchamacallit, the Fleshblade feats. So again,
it doesn't matter.
You're not gonna allow me to continue with that.
He could have been stronger by 1% or weaker by 1%, stronger than 15% or weaker than 15%. Doesn't matter. Do you understand that?
I already told you my contention towards that is the fact that if you have consistency that's built up upon the fact that he's going to get feats against your version, and outside of that,
or does.
Yeah, it does. Obviously,
he was getting. Okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to watch. If that's the case, then give me an instance of him doing it for this current character.
I'm going to build my whole consistency, not half of my consistency.
That means I don't care about anything that's not towards my character.
You just don't have to contend it. Then I'm just going to put it in chat.
Doesn't matter. Don't
give
an argument that's not relevant. That's just a red herring.
It's not a red herring. I explained why it translates over. I think I won that point. We don't have a judge for immediate points. So let me go.
We do have a judge for immediate points, which is
Mui's. Yeah. Mui, should I not be able to say my whole consistency based off the possibility or potential of them being able to translate over because Gyomei is nerfed?
I've already addressed that.
You didn't.
I did address that. What I specifically said, if you're gonna say I didn't, is that it doesn't fucking matter.
Wait, Mui,
your later feats. Okay.
I don't think you did. I don't think you did.
Mui's
unmute. Yeah, unmute. I don't think you did at all.
He said, bro, just like go on and say your later feats, bro.
Wait, why? Can you just tell me why? Because I don't think you did. I think you're trying to speed this up.
Okay, this feat doesn't translate because it's an earlier character, right?
Didn't I explain how Gyomei is nerfed too, though?
Yes, bro. I'm literally. You never said that Gyomei was nerfed.
On God, I did. He said I didn't say Gyomei was nerfed. I said he didn't have everything in his arsenal.
Hold on, I never heard. Okay, you said he wasn't using anything in his arsenal, but like when I'm like, what? Yeah, I know. I heard you say that, but like. What I think you meant by nerf was like his combat speed or whatever. But
oh my God, because he's Mui's. This guy's such a troll.
Then explain.
I did, Mui's. I literally explained by saying, okay, if Gyomei's not using the see-through world, the red blade. Why am I being cut off? Hello?
Oh my bro.
Okay, listen, Mui's. The character version I'm using is see-through world, red blade, not tired, mark. Right. So I'm saying. Yeah. So then I told Archie, right, if Gyomei gets feats on base, like he's based, right, against a base Kokoshibo, those feats could translate over because of the fact that he's not using all the stuff in his arsenal that amps his combat speed.
Okay, so if it was using, okay, so you're saying it was a weaker like Gyomei, okay, then just like go on and explain. Like, okay, I mean, like, Archie can like say his contention. I guess you'd have to like bring up proof and like.
That's why I said I'm gonna bring up consistency, and you're telling me to skip ahead to a.
I literally told you, Brij, go on to your consistency in later feats.
Wait, but no, Louise, what you said was to go on to. Wait, listen. What you said.
To later feats, I mean, go on to the chain of consistency because when you're talking.
Oh yeah, so I get to go on to my base Kokoshibo chain of consistency.
Bro, just listen to he said this.
Word. So that means that you didn't. Yeah. Okay.
Listen to Louise. Stop aping, bro.
So watch. Louise.
Go on to your other.
Yeah, I got you. So I'm gonna send base Kokoshibo feats now, Archimedes. That's what he said I can do.
I don't care. Not base Shiba. I'm not using it, so I don't care.
Okay, yeah, and it's nerfed Gyomei. Word.
Don't care. You haven't proven that Gyomei was stronger.
Oh yeah, I'm going
to. You can't quantify how weak or strong he is.
I can give you like a consistency for it. So here you go. We'll go over
consistent quantification. Sure, give me that.
No, that's not what I said.
Then I don't care because you can't quantify.
No, I don't care.
Meaning you can't transfer it over to a stronger one.
Here's relativity.
Doesn't matter. You haven't proven that he was weaker by that margin. You haven't proven that he's weaker of that margin, right?
I'm gonna do it by.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said. I said quantification. He can be weaker to the point. Shut the fuck up. I'm talking to you. Shut the fuck up. I'm not done. I'm not done. You can keep fucking aping like a little kid, but I'm not done. You can keep aping like a little kid. Kid, but I was gonna respond to what you're saying about using these things. I'm not gonna keep like yelling at like a little kid. I'm not gonna keep like doing that. What I'm saying right now. Okay. I'm not done. What I'm saying right now. Okay. I'm not done.
Here's
you
another
don't have to care. It doesn't matter. Stop fucking aping.
I'm gonna keep shotgunning like this is a 17 point
shotgunning. So he admits he's shotgunning. Okay.
Nah, prove I define shotgunning.
Back to what I was saying.
Word.
So back to what I was saying.
Nice
now you just conceded on that point. So what I was going to say was right before this fucking like monkey ape, right? Before this fucking monkey ape started debating and trying to ape against me. What I was going to say is that you still can't use that. Now I want. Where did Louise just go?
Don't care. Here's another instance.
I do care. I don't care. Where did he go? He was our judge.
This flesh blade that I'm sending right now.
He was our judge.
Ignore me. I don't care.
He was our judge.
Here's a flesh blade.
He was our judge.
Don't care. Here's a flesh blade instance.
Okay. So I don't care what you have to say. We don't have our judge.
There's a recording. You can send it to him. Don't mind.
Okay. So if that's gonna be the case, cool.
All right. So let me get back to what I was saying.
This is what I mean. Like, do you see yourself? Like, what am I doing?
I'm trying to get my scaling across.
Hostile.
Two said he's trolling. By the way, word. Can I get to my scaling now?
Wait. It doesn't matter because it's not current.
Okay. Again, I'm gonna show you current scaling, and I'm gonna show you other things that put him on that level. Like you just
I don't care.
If he's nerfed, it can translate over.
You have to quantify it.
I already told you I'm not gonna give you quantification. I'm gonna give you reasoning.
I don't care. You need to quantify it.
Wait, I'm already showing you. I'm giving you reasoning that was based off his second form, the one you're using.
Reasoning that was based. You just said it was based off his base form.
Oh my lord, no!
Not even 10 minutes ago.
You just didn't listen. I told you I'm gonna give you reasoning based off both. One's gonna be
bitch, you're not gonna feed. No, bitch. You're gonna keep fucking aping. Watch this. If you keep fucking aping, then I'm gonna keep saying what I'm already saying. Right.
Okay.
You need to show quantification. Nope. Don't care. You need to show quantification.
Okay, prove it has to be quantification.
No. Okay. The reason why it has to be quantification is because you specifically said this. That he was weaker by such a margin that means if he was already going to defend and that if he wasn't weaker, then it would translate to furthermore
could be the case.
If that was not going to be, I don't care if it could be the case. So you're not saying it is the case.
Okay. So again,
are you saying it is the case? Yes or no?
Prove that it's. Stop cutting me off.
Answer my question. Are you saying it is the case? Yes or no?
Yeah, I am answering your question, but you continue to monkey even though you don't.
Yes or no? Is it the case?
I'm gonna answer, but
yes or no? Answer right now.
That's a black and white fallacy.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
we can go over what a black and white fallacy is right now.
Yeah, I
think
you're subjecting me to two options is. I think you're subjecting me to two options of black and white fallacy.
That's not the case. A black and white fallacy is when a black and white fallacy is have a disjunctive premise that is one gives alternatives, then one or more alternatives is incorrectly omitted. That's what a black and white fallacy is.
Yeah, no.
That's not what I did.
You giving me
I don't give a fuck if that's what you agree to, because that's the definition.
I don't care
if
for that.
If you disagree with the definition, don't care. That's not what a black and white fallacy is.
So
back to what I was saying before you started aping the silver gorilla. Doesn't matter. Your point's the case. Your point's wrong. You need to quantify it.
I think that's what you did. I already told you. Can I speak?
You can speak once you quantify it.
I don't think I have to do that.
Okay, then I don't care. I don't care what
you think. You're just gonna deny.
You can think 2 plus 2 equals 3.
That's not the case.
Could care less.
You have to prove
absolutely less.
I don't care for what you're saying then. Can I continue?
Okay, cool. You don't have to. No, I know this dude's in it. I could care less what I'm saying.
Like
what I'm saying, bro.
I don't need to prove it by Archimedes standard. I can prove it by my own metric.
Okay, you don't have to by your Brij standard either.
It's not a Brij standard. It's a Demon Slayer standard. Now what?
No, it's not. You have to prove. Okay. You just make that. Prove that's the standard of the author.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be author.
Yes, he's the one who created Demon Slayer. He created the logic in Demon Slayer. So you need to prove that.
Scaling.
No, doesn't matter. You said Demon Slayer.
Yeah, Demon Slayer scaling.
No, you said Demon Slayer specifically.
Yeah, why does that entail the author?
Okay, so if that's the case, it tells the author because he's the one who created the logic.
Why can't it entail scaling? That's a part of the series, though.
Okay, it doesn't matter because scaling can go each way. Different people have ways of how they scale. For example, different people have different definitions of the steering system. Different people have different definitions of combat and speed. It doesn't matter.
Thank you for conceding that point.
No, it doesn't matter. Concession doesn't matter. Because the point is right now, I provide the different logic stuff like that. It doesn't matter then. It doesn't matter then.
I can tell you why, but you're just cutting me off.
No, I'm not cutting you off. I'm cutting you off.
Okay, so I'm
not cutting you off at that point.
Oh, word. You just did it again.
No. I'm not cutting you off at that point. I'm cutting you off about what you're doing.
Yeah, so I'm going to continue to explain how this is the case. The reason I think
which specific case?
Demon Slayer
specific thing? Doesn't matter.
Why does that
I already explained why it doesn't matter.
Yeah, and I'm contending that. I'm contending your shitty explanation.
You're not.
I'm trying to do that, but you cut me off. You're correct.
You just said moving on to what I said.
Okay, and again, moving on to what I was saying about the Demon Slayer logic. Do you have a problem with me refining that claim? Nice.
Doesn't matter.
Let me finish.
Doesn't matter.
What doesn't matter? What do you even know what you're talking about?
Doesn't matter. I do know
what
you're talking about right now. It doesn't matter regardless. You haven't proven any.
What are you saying when you say don't matter?
It doesn't matter.
Okay. Tell me what you say when you mean don't matter. Then tell me right now.
Bro. I'm saying it doesn't matter because you still haven't proven quantification.
I already told you the quantification point will come after I talk about Demon Slayer logic because they're contingent on each other. Or that one's contingent on this one. So can I explain, please?
It's not contingent upon that.
Okay, I'll explain why it is.
The reason why it's not contingent upon that, right, is because right now you're saying, right, that if he's so weaker, when he was fully experienced, that he would be like evolved, Kokushiba, etc. You know what that means?
You're just avoiding the issue. The issue at hand is Demon Slayer logic.
You're avoiding.
Yes, you are. No, I'm not. The issue at hand is Demon Slayer logic. You tried to contend me, and you're not letting me contend you.
No, I already did.
Saying no doesn't contend my point, bro.
It doesn't matter. I already did contend. I don't need to contend it anymore.
No.
I don't need to contend it anymore.
You're not letting me contend what you said. Yeah, but I do, and you're not letting me do so. So this is just like avoiding the issue.
No, because you're not contending the right point. You're not contending my point.
Wait, how is that not the right point? Please prove that.
Because right now the point's on quantification.
No, the point that
Laser's trying to say to you is the same thing U's trying to say.
No, I don't really care. I don't care for the opinion.
You're just an ape.
I don't care if you think that.
I don't care. It doesn't matter. You're just
say that. I don't mind. Again, I'm trying to.
No. I'm not asking whether you mind or not. I'm asking you.
I can let you cut me off as many times as you want. It doesn't change the fact that you're avoiding the issue.
No, it doesn't. It's not changing.
Oh, it doesn't. You're evolving. Admitting that.
It doesn't matter. I never admitted that. This is what I mean.
This is what happens when you speed talk.
This is what happens when you speed talk. You already conceded multiple times. If that's
I don't think that's the case.
No.
This is crazy. Can I explain why the
crazy? Like a silverback ape, bro.
Okay.
I'm calling your concession. I'm calling your concession. You're just not proving what you need to prove. You're not proving what you need to prove. You're not doing what you need to prove. This dude's not even evolved from an ape. This dude's an actual like gorilla now. He's like the king of the gorillas at this point.
Yep, I'm King Kong and you're the tower.
You're literally like no. If you're King Kong, watch this shit.
I'm the tower. You're the tower.
You're one of the most weakest King Kongs. You know?
How are
you
you losing to me then?
You're literally like a worse version of like poison and shit, bro.
That's okay. Like I was saying,
so he admits it. So he admits it. What the fuck? So he admits it. So he admits it.
Better than you.
So he admits it.
That means poison's better.
Anyways, so he admits it.
Yep.
Okay. Didn't poison almost beat you on your own topic?
Don't think that's true. But can I continue now?
He literally almost beat you on your own topic.
I don't think that's true. Can I continue now? Yeah, Sending saw the recording. He said that poison lost, but
I don't give a fuck what Sending said. Sending is a Shin victim.
I don't really care.
And you victim. It does
you
matter.
by the way. You know, compete judge. I love last one, right? You know, compete judge. I don't
care because I didn't agree to compete.
You did. I haven't recorded.
No, I didn't. Okay, show on recording me agreeing to that.
Sure. After this debate, I can show you on recording. I can screen share.
Doesn't matter.
Kind of does.
Okay. No. It kind of doesn't. Don't care.
All right. So, like I was saying, back to the point. The point at hand is the fact that I have to still contend to your contention about the Demon Slayer logic thing, right? And you didn't let me do so, and you're trying to go back to the point that was prior to that. I just want to contend the Demon Slayer logic thing. Why? I just need you to prove that's the only thing that matters.
You're getting off topic.
Bro, Archie, you lost to me like.
Okay. Anyways, you're getting off topic.
I don't care. You haven't proved that point holds more prevalence than this one.
Okay. I can explain why. It holds more prevalence because if you don't prove your quantification point, then you'll never be able to prove that those
First of all, I don't need to do it in terms of quantification. You never proved that I have to do that.
I already explained why.
And I already explained. I don't have to prove it. See, this is why
you did not explain. You didn't even contend that point.
You're actually in a rabbit hole. I'll explain it now. I'm gonna explain it now. So if I have to prove, yeah, hold on, let me finish. If I have to prove via I have to prove that I don't have to use quantification and that I'm using Demon Slayer logic. I obviously have to prove that the Demon Slayer logic is applicable in the first place. You interpret it as the fact that I have to prove that the author thinks of it that way, even though I refined the claim and I made it to where I just have to prove that Demon Slayer logic and scaling and my interpretation goes through. I don't have to prove that the author thinks my interpretation is verified.
It does not matter.
What do you mean it doesn't matter? Nice contention.
You know why it doesn't matter?
Why?
Because watch this.
I
You still have to prove the quantification. I've already explained the quantification. If you don't prove the quantification, then nothing that matters.
You know, you're conceding to the fact that the Demon Slayer logic.
That's not the case. I never conceded to that point. I'm just saying that point does not matter.
Inadvertently, you did.
No, I didn't.
I think you did.
You know what the word inadvertently means?
Yeah, I just think it's you doing it on accident.
Bro, this is what happens when you use big words. You know what inadvertently means?
I don't really. Word. I just told you I interpreted it in that way and I used it.
No, inadverted, bro. You're a fucking retard.
You're just trying to avoid the issue by
explaining
definitions because you can't attack my argument.
You're genuinely a retard.
That doesn't attack my argument, though.
You're a retard.
Okay, that doesn't attack my argument, though, does it?
You don't even know the own words you're using. You tried to ape against me earlier. Bro, shut up.
Well, you didn't warrant that, though. I'm just trying to get you to prove your point.
Warrants that you want me to prove that you don't know the word that you're using?
No,
this is what I mean. You're a fucking duck. You're literally a fucking duck, bitch.
How am I ducking? You're avoiding
this is what I mean, bro. You avoid everything.
You're avoiding it by telling me I'm using definitions.
You're avoiding yourself. You're literally avoiding proving your own point by getting off topic.
I'm not
You're screwing yourself over. The chat can say whatever it wants, but I'm recording you. You're screwing yourself.
That's fine. If you think that, you can think that. I think you're being cold right now.
That's one.
I already told you it's fine if you think that. I'm still slamming you. That doesn't change that fact.
Okay. You're not. That's the problem.
I can think that again.
Yeah, that's the problem. You can think that. There's a difference between reality and what you think.
So you just contradict yourself.
I could care less.
Word. So you could care less if you contradict yourself. All right, bro, you got it. So let me continue.
I could care less whether you think I did, because I know.
I think you did, and I warranted why you did. So yeah.
No, you did not. All you did was say I did.
I don't care.
No, all you did was say I did.
This is like this dude
because it doesn't matter unless you quantify.
You didn't warrant that. I warranted why the point.
Yes, I did warrant it.
You did. I think I did it. So can I continue with my scale?
Now you're just ratting.
I don't think I'm ratting. No, that's you. You're trying to argue definitions. Listen, you're trying to argue that I used Archie. You tried to argue that I used the definition wrong instead of attacking my point.
Okay. No. I say your point doesn't matter.
I already explained why it did matter. Now,
no, and I've already explained why it doesn't.
Okay, yeah, we have no immediate judge. Hello.
Okay, so we can't furthermore continue because you're gonna go on presupposing that I'm gonna go on presupposing that I did.
It's like abhorrently crazy. We literally agreed to with the last point that we didn't get an immediate judgment for, that we were just gonna move on presupposing that each other won the point.
That's what I agreed to.
That's what we did, though.
No, I didn't.
That is literally what we did. So you just want to stop now?
I went on. Sure. If you want to stop that, we can stop now, right now.
Yeah. So no, it's not me because I'm willing to continue under the presupposition
I'm willing to continue that I can presuppose. No. I presuppose that I won. Watch this. I'm willing to continue that. I'm not willing to continue. I'm not willing to continue that.
You're just running away from me. I don't care.
But I'm not gonna continue presupposing that you did because I know you didn't.
No. I said I'll presuppose I did, and you presuppose you did.
Yeah, I'm not going with that.
Oh yeah, sure. That's fine. That's
running away from me. We can just, if that's gonna be the case, we can just wait right here.
That's perfectly fine.
We can send rec.
I don't mind.
Okay, fine.
Send that to Moise. This is you. Just acknowledge it.
Fine.
I don't even.
We can do that.
This is you running away from me.
We can do that. You're literally running away from me.
I'm not. I want to continue under that presupposition, which would let us continue, but you're not doing that.
Watch this shit. We would be able to well continue. If you just literally debate it normally instead of trying to rat it against me. As ratting it against me would even work.
Hold on. You tried to argue.
You act like I care because Jasky and Opal are in chat hyping you up. Haters of mine. That's fine. They can like hype you up. But the point that matters is like you keep doing dumb shit. Like it's just disappointing to yourself.
It is to you.
Like this literally. I had worse difficulty debating like nigga like let's see. Even like baby Judah. You know even baby Judah like baby.
I had worse difficulty debating Poison.
I have difficulty debating K-Fork.
Word. Can you prove that?
Word. Like get out of here. Like let me tell you something. When this nigga Monkey King was a little youngin, like I remember when this nigga was like a little youngin, he hadn't like read up yet. Watch this shit. I remember when this nigga was like a little youngin and shit like that. This nigga like let me tell you something. This nigga Monkey King, I think he's better than you.
Oh, he admits that, by the way. Wait,
that is sad. That is sad.
Yeah, but hold on.
I'm gonna tell you this. Now watch this.
I don't think you're gonna tell us anything. I think this is going to watch this. If you think this, watch this. To a bridge stage now. Wow. So, like I was saying, Monkey King, don't you admit that I'm currently better than you, and that right now you're better than Fetus you? Nah, because you're speaking over me, so you can go after me. Oh, this might turn into a Monkey King exposure, yo. This is crazy. Monkey King, I beat you 4 times. You suck. I'll invite you back up, but like, you're not gonna talk over me. That's not gonna happen. Yeah, Monkey King lost to me like 4 times, yo. It's mad over. Dio, I have DMs of you saying that I'm probably better than you right now. Fucking ape. Yeah, I'll invite you back up now. All I was saying was, you can't make that claim because I beat current Monkey King like 4 times. I invited you up. You're just not going to talk over me. That's it. Little dumbass boy. I'm going to get Ren CC's up here. Ren CC's, come up here.